Those girls were since retired, both of them.
Right, Mr. Marcus.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, if it ain't on booty talk, I ain't.
That was. I don't think it was the booty talk, but I'm saying it was
If it
probably
ain't booty talk, I ain't with you, man.
This nigga.
I dropped off early. Then you like, you ain't on Triple X videos? I'm like, what's that? I still remember booty talk.
all that ass.
The girl twerked for literally the first 15 minutes of the video, fuck for 5 minutes, and you just like, man, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
This is amazing. And then Instagram came out, and you're like, what do I need that for?
I already know what ridiculous.
They took out all the bad parts, and now I just get what I want.
Twerking.
The ass. And I guess OnlyFans.
We ain't got no guests? Jai ain't want to ride?
Nah. Jai is
Jai been holding it down.
that nigga is
Nike.
the white girl whisperer, nigga. I just can't
Jai's
seem to
my
get rid of
guy.
him. I'm like, look at your face. Your mustache.
That mustache, yeah, you locked him in. Racially ambiguous. Are we live? We live? Fresh Jakes.
That nigga culturally ambiguous.
He sure is.
He's like, are you a nigga? Are you a hipster nigga? Are you?
And then he be like, nigga. And then you be like, see, I don't know. That's why I said,
should we whoop your ass for saying nigga?
am I supposed to fight you?
You look a little cute.
Maybe I am.
That nigga with the voice.
Yeah. That's how he talks. What's up? Happy to be back.
Welcome back, JGreen.
It's been a minute.
We got a clap button.
I know, yeah. We'll fix it in post. But how you guys been?
Pretty damn good.
Man.
Do we introduce ourselves? I don't remember how this goes. Am I JGreen? LOL JGreen? No, I say that thing.
You all of that,
And you're Jonathan Tumblin.
and I'm that.
And
every
you're
week.
that guy.
That guy.
Barry. I said that guy, and I already knew I messed up. I was
Yeah.
the boy.
That boy.
But,
man.
and I was like, I fucked up. But Barry's in the building.
Yeah, man. Hey, I like what this last week has created in
What
the
a week.
world.
What a week.
This last week has been
Eventful.
eventful, informative,
Yep.
electrifying. It's like a slap you in the face kind of week, man.
Yeah, it's been. I didn't catch it when you said it. We're late too because we're on Saturdays.
Yeah.
This happened on Sunday, but there's an elephant in the room. Let's get the elephant out of there.
Get that. Let's smack the hell out of that elephant.
Really, that's exactly what we need to do.
Keep that elephant's name out your fucking mouth.
Really, dude? It was a
Dumbo joke.
Yeah.
which would have been hey in a parallel universe.
It probably happened.
That would have been a
Mickey Mouse.
Hey, it's Fresh Days time.
Mickey Mouse was like, it was a Dumbo joke. Keep my wife's name. Man.
So because everybody done broke down the analysis of the Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. I almost said Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart would have been roasting this nigga right now.
This nigga would never have stopped.
He gonna smack me, bitch.
You gonna smack me? That's actually a video. I don't want to do an analysis of the smack. We might end up bringing it up, doing it anyway on Natural.
It's all good.
But I want to talk about like further down the line
Okay.
of this whole
Fiasco.
ordeal. The key thing that I always say as black men, we're black men, we identify with these dudes.
Right.
Both sides, yeah.
It's so crazy that like this is kind of like a black men conversation that we get to have because we're going, man, if I was this guy, how would I have handled it?
Yeah.
If I was this guy, how would I have handled it?
Yeah.
And we've all been put in both positions. I don't think any one of us have ever been smacked in the face. If it was by a lady, and
Okay,
it probably was
yeah.
warranted. If you get smacked, you should know. When I say probably,
Oh yeah, I literally just told a story about getting smacked for no reason by a lady.
oh, see, yeah. So no, when I say probably was, as in, she might have had more of a reason to do it.
Okay. She was Will Smith. I was Chris Rock.
Yeah,
exactly.
Then Will Smith had a reason for doing it. As in, a girl did it where she was wrong for doing it, just like Will Smith was
Definitely
wrong.
was wrong.
But you still like, you gonna smack me. And you probably was like, I'm not gonna do what I want to do,
Right.
which is the same thing Chris Rock.
You up.
Because Chris Rock had that fist balled up. So I know that he reacted like there was a part of his reaction.
Yeah, that was
that's
a
the
part
same
of it.
as
Yeah.
our reaction
Yeah.
would have been. And that
The thing that I applaud Chris Rock for, because after Will Smith walked away, and then he was like, "Really, dude?" And then Will Smith was like, "Yeah," and then he was kind of like,
pause. Yeah.
I'm at the Oscars. I'm at the this. I'm at the.
No.
I will assassinate your whole
eat you
character.
alive
I could talk
right now.
I could talk
Yeah.
a retaliation. I don't have to do anything physical, and I could do that.
that
I
shit.
am Chris Rock.
Yeah.
When we say he is Chris Rock, that is Chris
Rock, exactly.
And I think that nobody's forgetting, at least, again, black man world, nobody's forgetting who the fuck that is. That is Chris Rock. If anybody could have handled that situation in a different way, I would give it to Chris.
Yeah.
I would give it to Chris.
He was about to light that nigga.
And honestly, that's why everybody keeps saying they applaud Chris. But I'm like, if you see black men applaud Chris, it's a different kind of applause.
You strong, bro.
Because
we both would have lost our career that night, nigga.
Yeah.
I would have been like, I was like violating every FCC, everything.
they
Nigga.
were like, two niggas fall at the Oscars. That's what the headline would have said.
I would have to be talking to my mom like, yeah, I know. But he smacked me, mom. National television.
But look at the bright side. I'm moving back home.
With all this acclaim, we're gonna be the shit.
That's hilarious.
Nobody be out like, does Jonathan Tumblin need to apologize to Will Smith? Does Will Smith need to? Nah.
I'm good, bro.
Them niggas don't get along. That's just what it is. That's just it. No apologies needed.
Yeah, I think the aftermath of this. For the record, bro, this is the place where I have to like defend the ethers, so to speak. Where like when people are mad at T.I. for doing comedy, I'm like, shut up, bro, it's T.I. And then like people are mad, like they're like, man, I don't want somebody to walk up and smack me on stage. It's like ain't nobody about to come hit you.
Ain't nobody. First of all, we had so many more examples as comedians of this attempt happening, and it didn't turn out that way.
Literally.
Like I've seen so many people come up to the stage to maybe assault the comedian talking on stage.
We'll never know because they got their ass whooped.
We will never know.
Never know what that pro plan was.
It's funny because people keep saying, "Oh, now this is about to happen." People gonna start thinking they could come. I'm like, first of all, if you haven't done comedy enough to not know that happens regularly. I remember the dude taking the mic stand, and the bottom of a mic stand is a weight. It's a weight.
It's a weapon.
And I saw a dude do that to the person. I saw the recent video where a dude was coming up to the stage and he didn't know it was two niggas behind him. And a nigga, when I say snuck, that nigga, he was done. So what I'm trying to say, and that's multiple things, white, black, it don't even matter what race of the people
things
was.
that happen at a comedy show.
A woman is
I
coming
watched
on
a white
stage.
dude knock a black dude out at a comedy show. Two comics.
Two comics, yeah. I saw a white dude knock, a Latino dude, like maybe a month ago.
So the moral of the story is niggas always walking up to the stage.
Yes, this is nothing new. Will Smith played it off because he was.
He definitely,
smack. No, hey, if you was all like, I'm mad at
Chris
you.
Rock would have been like, hey, nigga, Matrix.
Back up. Security, come get this nigga. It would have been something along those lines.
And the thing that also is fucked up is how people trying to make Chris Rock seem like a bitch. They like, yo, see how flustered he is after he just got smacked by Will Smith on national television.
Nigga, like, what you talking about?
On national television.
You would be flustered.
Over a G.I. Jane joke. Like,
it was a G.I. Jane joke.
I didn't even write that joke. Like, Chris Rock didn't write the joke. And I think that's what hardly, when he was doing he's like, man, the shit I could have said.
The shit I'm about to say that I'm not going to say.
Undertones to the joke.
Everybody keeps saying about the backstory because Chris Rock had them jokes at the other Oscars when they did the Oscars so white.
But all he said is like,
they're saying if you watch the movie G.I. Jane, basically she was an older girl and she left her husband and she had sex with another guy in the movie. Like they're like.
Oh, so it was
that's not a joke about.
Hey, I
Will
definitely
Smith's
know.
wife then,
I
bro.
definitely know Chris Rock did not write that joke. If
Yeah.
it was that deep and that intricate,
Yeah, that's a lot.
no, bro.
Nah.
That was. I won't say your name, but yeah.
Of you know some of the
writer,
writers
yeah.
that was on the thing.
They said the joke was.
Oh, I know who you talking about.
In the whole thing, Chris Rock came up with it himself.
Oh,
Well, I still think it was the person you're talking about.
I can see how the masses would think that.
Honestly, like it was the most. That's not.
It's still
It's
just
a little
joke.
too harmless
That's
for
not.
us.
Yeah, that's not a joke you thought of.
It's an Oscar-nominated movie, man. Wasn't it? Wasn't she
G.I.
nominated?
Jane, no.
Oh, never mind. Well,
I don't think so. I'm not saying it was.
he just threw that one out then.
Demi Moore might have been nominated.
That's
for
what I'm
that.
talking about. G.I. Jane, the lady herself.
Yeah.
But the movie was not.
Oh no, I don't. I'm not
whatever.
certain.
That shit
I
was-
can't.
I ain't never seen it.
Me neither. I've never seen the movie.
It's got a really dope ass kill scene towards the end of it, where
I
like
never seen that. I know Morris Chestnut's in that.
You
shit.
know why I ain't never seen the movie? Because of the title. It just sounded stupid. G.I. Jane. Come on. This supposed to be a serious movie. I'm supposed to take serious.
G.I. Joe.
they was whooping her ass
They
a
were.
little bit there because she was supposed to be trying to be a SEAL.
Oh,
So
that's
she was
gangsta.
going through buzz training, but like with all dudes, and they was like fucking with her for most of the movie, and then they go on the mission and find out like, nah, she's about that shit, like they about that shit.
that's what's up.
Yeah,
It sounds
So
like.
that's what all he was saying was Jada's about that shit. Like everybody else is. About
I would
that
love. I wish we was that kind of show where I'd be like, let's see how much streaming on G.I. Jane
shit. I went up.
went up,
Right.
Since like when COVID started, that movie Contagion, everybody's watching
Contagion, Outbreak, and Quarantine.
Yeah, everybody was watching that like crazy.
Netflix. I was like, Netflix, stop telling me to watch this shit.
Demi Moore was like,
I'm over here.
"Why is everybody watching my movie again?"
Yo, you know what's a lot of people are pointing out, and it's like people that I don't really respect the opinions of, but it's still funny that they're pointing it out. It's like you ain't heard Jada Pinkett say, "I'm so sorry" or embarrassed.
Right.
Will had to resign from the Academy. Like she just keep giving this nigga L after L after L.
So I watched. Like I mean,
that's why it's hard to be on his side.
She laughed when he smacked Chris Rock. Y'all saw that shit? That video? She's like,
yeah, the other video.
nigga,
So
toxic.
you talk about the ethers. So
Toxic.
everybody's got their own personal ethers. We're all different in our own personal worlds. And in my personal ethers, a lot of women around my age, and I'm pushing 40, they are protect the women, and basically like defending Will Smith, quote unquote, in this basically protect, saying it. And I was all like, I just hope y'all keep the same energy when the red table talk comes and she says he was more protecting his ego than he was protecting me, because that sounds like something Jada would say.
She would definitely say that.
Because it's also pretty much the truth.
Yeah.
So I'm all like, y'all keep making it sound like that's what he was doing. When we watched this ourselves, we got logic. We know that it wasn't quite that. But you using this as your platform, kind of like when Chappelle came out and all the trans and the LGBTQ, they took it as a
say that shit
platform.
right, nigga.
You saw how I fixed it? Because this is the Fresh J's. You'll kick me off the show. I know this. I'll kick me off the... No. Anyway. Like, we trying
I'll resign from this academy.
I said it wrong. I'm out of here.
You know what? I'm sorry.
Never gonna make it.
I'm sorry. Good side, Mom, is I get them to come back and stay with you. Call back. But yeah, no, it's kind of like the same thing with the Chappelle thing, where you see something happen and you're like, let's take this as a platform to stand on this soapbox. But I'm all like, y'all drag that lady every chance you can. And my stance on this whole Will and Jada stuff is, why can't y'all just let them live? How come y'all can't just take their...
Because they won't shut the fuck up.
People are... Oh, you talking about the couple. You're right.
Yeah.
But
If they shut the fuck up,
None of us asked to know anything we know.
Any
about
of this
them.
stuff. Any of this stuff.
Nobody talks shit about Kim Kardashian as much as they used to. We're talking shit about Kanye because he's
the
the
one-
shut the fuck
he's the
up.
one running
Like,
his
if you
mouth.
shut the fuck up, nobody got nothing to say. And the thing that I want to pinpoint is the reason that Will Smith really took his ass on stage and you said he was protecting his ego. She'd probably say that because he said when the other two people was going up against each other, a man and a woman, he said, hey, that dude's probably taking that Will Smith pledge, like, don't hurt me, baby. Like,
Right,
and then he's like, Jada, we love you. That was a 1-2, bro. Nobody talks about that first joke. And I think Will went up for the first one. He's like, Will Smith pledge. Will Smith pledge? You trying to call me a bitch, dog? It's like,
and that's
and then I just told you your woman was tougher than you. G.I. Jane too.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to break down on the psychological headspace. And plus, I read the book, so
I was at the Comedy Store when Chris Rock was running those jokes.
yeah. See, that's the thing. I knew that.
Yeah.
I knew that
I was like,
because
this nigga didn't write all this shit.
when he said them jokes before on the other one, I was at the Comedy Store when he did it the first time.
Be invited to Rihanna's pussy?
Yeah.
Which was a very weak joke.
And the funny thing, I've always said this about Chris Rock. I think he's a genius. I think he's one of the greatest comedians of all time. But he always does other jokes, like extra jokes.
He has to do the safe jokes.
He has to do that because, and I heard this is about Jay Leno too, because Jay Leno used to host the Tonight Show. That Jay Leno would have these beast ass jokes, but nobody would get to see him unless you came to the comedy club to watch him. He's not gonna do them on no special. He's not gonna do them on his show. But if you come to the comedy club, you gonna get another Jay Leno. Mark Curry, Mr. Cooper.
Oh, yeah,
That's Mr.
yeah.
Cooper. He on ABC. Come to the show
He's a whole-
to see the real one. I always knew that about Chris Rock because Chris Rock was kind of perfect. He had the Chris Rock show, which was on HBO, so he could be beastly, but he would still let his writers write some shit, and he would say the writer shit. And if it didn't hit, he would say some Chris shit right after.
Right after, yeah.
Like he would do the setup. That's him. He repeats it, and then people didn't laugh at it. He would go, and whatever he said on that, he killed that
That's
shit.
what he was about to
'Cause
kill.
That's Chris
He was
Rock.
about to murder Will Smith with the.
Yeah. But he would always. So I'm looking forward to, because he's gonna write Chris Rock shit to this shit. That's probably one of the. I think by Netflix is a joke festival when everybody out here.
Yeah, it's gonna be a different
Because
city.
Chappelle gonna be out here too, so Chappelle gonna have
It's gonna be
something
a
to say.
different city during that time.
I know, it's almost like we have the Olympics early.
Yeah, for us.
For comedians.
Yeah. I think what you said about Chris Rock being different in different places. That's what when people say Kevin Hart's not funny.
Yeah.
I be like, y'all have no fucking idea how funny this nigga is. Like if he goes and just does a set somewhere, nigga, that is not what you about to see on the movie screen.
Yeah, nah.
Or pretty much
Ever.
on stage.
That nigga funny.
This is a perfect transition. I want to hold it right there
Hold
because
it.
you brought up Kevin Hart, and I want to bring up Gerard Carmichael,
stand-up special.
his special he just released April 1st. Congratulations, Gerard. Just
Was
on
it
this
good?
special, huh?
I
good?
didn't watch it.
I thought it was good, but I'm a fan of Gerard, so it's kind of. I think it's good for fans. It might not be good for regulars. You know how that goes. So
Comedy fan.
yeah, so yeah, I'm a comedy fan, and I've seen him for years. I know how funny he is. I think the reason why I'm not famous, for example, is because people got to
Not gay.
learn my. I'm hilarious. People got to learn my funny. If they learn how you are as a comedian, then once they learn it, now they look forward to it. They know what to expect. If they don't know what to expect, that's I know what to expect when I watch Drop. So I know this dope. Some of the people be
good
like,
point.
"He not funny. He not funny." I'm like, I can see why you say that,
Yeah.
but he is.
Same thing.
I used to say the thing about Kevin Hart too. Like I can see why somebody would say he's not funny, but he is. There's no question about it. Now, Gerard is very open. If I could use, I don't know if I have another word to express in the special. He comes out as gay in the special, but he's like open in the special. He talk about his family members. He talk about infidelity and his like stuff that happened in his family.
When he's trying to be straight.
Yeah. When he was trying to be straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he was on the he was on this like, he said he thought he would never come out, ever. And so, like, he was famous, and he's still like, I thought I would never, you know, even if people knew, I would never say it. And he did. He came out and said that he was gay, but he also said his dad cheated on his mom, and his grandfathers, both his grandfathers cheated on their grandmothers, and he's named after. I wanted to introduce this like this. I wanted to be all like, Gerard Carmichael came out and said that his real name is Rothaniel, which is his real fucking name. And that is disturbing.
Rothaniel?
Rothaniel.
Oh, yeah, definitely gay.
Exactly. Let me tell you why, Jonathan. You said it definitely. Because this is a tall dude from North Carolina with the name R.J. Carmichael, and he didn't go to the league. You clearly gay, bro. How you a tall, dark-skinned dude from North Carolina?
R.J. Carmichael.
Named R.J. Carmichael. You don't go to the league, dog?
You didn't like
homosexual.
Yeah, you didn't fuck with the
homosexual.
You didn't fuck with the girls because you should be out of here
to the stratosphere, dog.
You writing jokes? What are you writing?
That sound like a nigga in the league, don't it? RJ Carmichael went for 28 last night.
But now when you say Rothaniel, and then they be like, Rothaniel spotted with trans women at the club, and you like, yeah.
Rothaniel. Some nigga named Rothaniel. No.
Rothaniel.
And we know why he called RJ when we find out, like Orenthal. We found out, OJ. I get why you call OJ because your name is Orenthal. RJ, he would have went to the league.
That kind of shit made me believe in aliens, bro. Orenthal. I've never met another nigga named Orenthal.
Not one.
I ain't like OJ. Niggas knew that was OJ's name.
Orenthal Rohrbacher.
What?
Popcorn.
His name
Orville.
is
Orville. Redenbach.
It's not
and it's two last names. It's not a first name in it.
It's like Harley
Davidson family and the Redenbach.
I think it's like Harley Davidson. It's Harley family.
We got
Davidson
the corn. You got the butter. Let's make some goddamn popcorn. Orville Redenbach.
That's real.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's how it goes. Yeah,
but fucking that was cute, man.
But no, I want because I told you I was gonna bring this up about the Kevin Hart thing. I want to make sure you finish your point because I always feel like Kevin Hart, once he got to the stratosphere and became beast comedian, which he definitely came, he did not get more honest. After his dad with the drugs, he stopped being honest.
That's my whole problem with him. He's like, you should open up more.
Because now everybody's listening, hanging on to your every word. Chappelle does it. All the greats, Richard Pryor, everybody says, all right, now, since I got your ear, I'm just going to work out me. And I'm going to talk about me. Because I'm hilarious, it doesn't even matter.
My pops just told me that the other day. He's like, I've been watching your comedy, son. I think you can elevate if you talk about yourself.
Exactly. And I think your pops is on point with that.
Like,
I think every
shit I be going through.
Yeah, man.
He's like, yes.
Yeah, I hear. It's funny because I saw your special, the one that you did, the comedy box one. I know that's the button. Push the button. It was dope. Hey, check it out. It's on
9K
YouTube.
views. 9K views.
It's on YouTube. There's an honesty with it. There's a part of you going, I ain't shit. It's like I ain't shit about it where you're saying that stuff, and I think the whole reason it's just a beast ass me telling me.
It set me up for the next.
Yeah. Now you just gotta go beastier. You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Hart does not do that. So since Laughing My Pain, which was a honest, but not extremely honest, it was still like surface level honest. He really just never went further into being honest when you're already hilarious. You don't have to do that surface level shit because now people are
We didn't need a Deirdre.
Yeah, we don't need Deirdre. We don't need Bum Bum. Bum Bum you can have.
Nah, we ain't need that.
You can have Bum Bum.
That's a Tonight Show joke.
You know, speaking
like you do that shit on the couch. When fucking Conan's like, so yeah, tell me something about New York.
Yeah. Like, this dude with a bum bum. Yeah, does the whole thing. What's up, Brown? What's up?
But you gotta take into consideration that Kevin Hart when he did that one about his son getting slapped.
Oh yes, that was good.
He had to fall back.
Yeah, we understand that he had to fall back, but like you're a comedian, you get to double down or go harder, and then you get core fans, and core fans will defend the truth. Like they'll be like, he gave you honesty, and honesty is still better than anything else when it comes to anything. Yeah, like if you being real about it, then people go, they're being real about it. You gotta understand there's other human beings that experience this, and Kevin Hart don't be doing that. And that's when I saw Gerard. Gerard is not on Kevin Hart's level as far as making money and being blah blah blah. Yeah, that status. But
stage presence.
When it comes to being a comedian, Gerard is walking past Kevin Hart, who should not be letting people like Gerard pass him. He should be like, no. I'm honest. My dad was a drug addict. My mom was a super duper Christian. I grew up dirt poor. Because I listened to his podcast.
Me and my brother, we fucked up in the game. Yeah. my brother was in the streets trying as a short nigga.
Yeah. We was short niggas. There's truth in
I want to be on niggas writing teams. So I'm like, bro, let's talk about that. Like, blah, blah,
talk about being corny. Talk about like your honest shit.
Will Smith. I would accept Will Smith as a stand-up comedian,
especially if he's because of his book.
Is that why he smacked Chris Rock? You like
if you his book is a blueprint. His book is a blueprint to the smack. Will Smith's book tells you, oh yeah, I would do something like embarrass myself. He would say embarrass himself by smacking Chris Rock in the face at the Oscars.
So we got a part 2 Will coming.
I hope so. I would honestly, because he worked with Rail. Shout out to Rail Battle. Rail helped, like kind of train Will Smith on doing comedy. And Rail is a comedian that works on himself and tries to be more honest on stage.
This is facts.
So I think that if Will wanted to say he was
Will Smith hit up the homie Rail Battle.
Yeah,
I want to help T.I.
I think T.I. could learn a lot from all this. You can get smacked on stage.
I want to help that nigga. I want to tell T.I. you don't have to talk about your marriage at all.
You could just talk about funny.
You could talk about how the fuck you became T.I., nigga. And that is more juicy than anything. Like, you got this plethora of experience. You went to jail twice for the same thing, nigga. If that's not comedy. Like, come on.
I was doing an analysis of T.I. and how this has all been going down with the comedy game. And I don't want to go too deep in the comedy game because I realize that people who don't do comedy could care less about the behind the scenes.
You think?
I honestly think so. Because
they're invested now.
Those shows, every time there's a show.
Chris Rock getting slapped, T.I. running lights. That's niggas is invested. They're like, what's going on in the comedy world?
I don't know. I might still disagree about it because there's also the just hilarious situations, and whoever. And what I mean, that's way back when. But when she transitioned to, "Hey, I'm gonna be a comedian."
Oh yeah, instead of an Instagram comic.
Instead of an Instagram comic, people, comedians giving her a hard time, and regular world is like, why? Because they just think that's a funny person. They don't think.
I'm JGreen.
I almost thought, I promise, I was watching Gerard Carmichael's special, and I almost thought, because Gerard is from North Carolina, and Ryan Davis is from North Carolina, and Ryan Davis's brother is gay. I was like, are they brothers? Are they related? Nobody told me nothing.
Gerard did say he had a whole family. His dad, they didn't know about.
Yeah. Hey. Damn. But I want to see what Ryan Davis got to say. Ryan, come to the Fresh Days podcast, man.
Yeah, he was going to come one day, but then his homeboy Marcus was doing Freddie Gibbs shit, so then he didn't come. And he was going to come, and that was going to be dope, man. Shout out Ryan Davis. You still got to come through.
Yeah. I always appreciate you coming to talk to me. He know me, but he don't know me from, nobody for real. But he will Ryan Davis is a good dude.
He's from North Carolina.
He will talk to you. He don't care about your level or none of that shit. He's not one of them Hollywood niggas.
He's just a good guy.
Yeah, because he got a gay brother, and I was like,
is that Gerard?
Are they brothers? And nobody told me nothing. Because, Gerard got a lot of brothers that he don't know about, so.
That's the South, man.
Yeah.
My dad told me he was Jamaican. You know what I'm saying?
I know. This is something you should talk about in your stand-up, buddy. Definitely should talk about.
Be more honest.
And that's honestly what I took from the Rothaniel. The Rothaniel special was, he went Richard Pryor level. I think that's why.
He went Pryor level. Like
when I say Richard Pryor level, he wore the red shirt and he was just honest.
Was he glossy?
No, with glossy you mean like he was under something?
Was he like shiny on stage? I'm asking for a very specific
Well,
reason.
you know, red bounces off a dark skinned nigga. So if that's what you mean, I don't know.
Did his face appear red and he was really shiny?
No,
was he dull?
He was dull. I think he was more.
So he ain't
himself.
that gay.
He was more himself.
He ain't that gay.
Man, he said some shit. He said some shit like it was like a real nigga crossed over to that. Like real niggas never do that.
I done hugged this nigga too many times. I'm like, hey, man.
It's funny.
I mean, he's like, hey, man. Gerard used to do the fucking.
Gerard does all that. Like, how you been, man?
Yeah.
When I was early in comedy, he would be like, how you been? I was like, this nigga remembers me.
And they thought you was cute, man.
No. He was saying it as in like
Niggas getting his feelings.
I have no idea who you are.
Hey, bro, that's a compliment, my nigga.
No, I'm not taking it as
superstar comedian that likes men and women. Allegedly, thought you were cute, man.
Jonathan, I'm not there yet.
That's how you get there, is by accepting it.
I'm not there yet to be just being sitting there. That's what he was saying. Like his homeboys, it's hard for them to like. Okay, yeah. And he said his dad was all like, his dad's still like hoping that he's bi.
I mean,
I don't want to give the show away.
He was
like,
at one point.
Clearly, yeah. I guess so. I don't know.
Oh, was he?
We never knew about him having females.
That is. Have you been watching? Never mind. That's a
you supposed
big
to say
jump.
the Laker show?
Yeah, that's a big jump.
No, we can go off. I've been listening to the Laker book.
Is Pat Riley by his thing? Like, why would they call him gay?
He said, "Well, this is the thing because as a Laker fan, yeah, as a Laker fan, I'm more caught off guard on the way Chick Hearn is talking in this because he is to a Laker fan. Chick Hearn is the guy.
Yeah,
he's got a statue.
That's a guy.
Right. Like I listen to Chick Hearn.
Full disclosure, so we can get it all in. This is a Celtics fan, and they have an announcer named Johnny Most, who let's steal my bird, and all that kind of shit. I would take that from Johnny Most because he got the voice of that. You sound faggy. I'm only quoting. This is what Chick Hearn said about Pat Riley. Yeah. And I was like, I didn't Francis Chick Hearn. I'm a Laker fan. And we adore
LA Lakers.
And we adore. He said, hey, sorry about that, Pat. They got hired a new gorilla at the forum. I'm like, this is not the Chick I know. I love Chick Hearn. What are you doing?
Oh, that's hilarious.
They giving you the real. They giving you the real.
I'm like
that Donald Sterling scene.
Oh, that was crazy, right? Yeah.
For the future to come out.
I listened to. They did like a little thing about the Clippers and the whole Donald Sterling scene. Ramona Shelburne from like ESPN, she did this whole documentary.
Oh shit!
But like a podcast documentary, and it was about how he was Donald Sterling was obsessed with Jerry Buss, and he wanted what Jerry Buss had because they were two real estate people who knew about each other in the real estate game. And Jerry was like, "I'm buying a team, yada yada yada," and Donald Sterling was like, "I'm gonna do the same thing
in your city,"
and they wanted to put it in Anaheim, and Donald Sterling was like, this is nothing, because he'd been to some Laker games. He's like, this is not, no. I need it in L.A. doing the whole...
With Buss.
So he was literally a Jerry Buss, like... Stan, and he just wanted to be Jerry. Literally, that's who Donald Sterling was. So when you see that scene, just know that Donald Sterling...
Well, Jerry Buss would have let a black man fuck his younger girl. He wouldn't have cared.
He would have let a black man fuck his daughter, bro.
Yeah.
Probably did.
That's what everybody say about Kobe.
The crazy thing about the book is I don't think so.
I don't know.
Only
I don't know about
because
I said that's what people say.
That's what people say. I don't think it happened because the book don't even, unless the guy was all like, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna protect you, Magic. I'm gonna protect you, Genie. Nothing ever happened like that. But I think they were just real good friends.
Yeah.
But
I can see that. She was older than him.
No, he was 2 years older than Magic. I mean, Magic was 2 years older than her.
I'm talking about Kobe Bryant and Jimmy West.
Kobe.
Yeah, he was talking about Kobe.
Yeah.
Cindy Crawford is the one. Did I ever tell you that story? Let me tell you this story real
You know
quick.
Cindy Crawford?
No, there's a video surfacing. Raylo, when we cut this right. There's a Keon Polly shared this video the day Kobe died of Cindy Crawford and like predatorily flirting with Kobe Bryant. Like she had her own talk show and he was on it, and she was just everything was just
Your dick.
sexual.
Your dick.
Yes, it was.
And then your dick.
Yeah, like everything was. And
So after that, you're dick.
Then your dick.
so this is how you shoot free throws. Is your dick hard? 'Cause- I promise you.
When you lace up those boots.
I watched that
You guys
video.
wear boots, right?
I watched that video that morning, and then later that morning, I got the news. So it was so weird. Like it was a crazy parallel. But
Yeah.
that happened in real life, in real time. Shout out to Keon. Shout out to Ruben. Ruben won.
shout
That's
out to
how I
the
found out.
homies.
I was all on Facebook watching
Shout
the
out
Pro
to the
Bowl.
homies.
Did Will Smith help Kanye?
Yes.
Did Gerard Carmichael help Will Smith?
No. Okay,
So 2 questions.
So
Let's go.
did Will Smith help Kanye?
In what sense?
The crazy nigga on the scene right now. So, for Kanye to be banned from events and not to be allowed to perform at things, all he want to do is talk. This nigga Will Smith walked up on stage and smacked a nigga about his wife that embarrasses him constantly.
Yeah, but that's not how they see it.
Kanye is just a sad nigga going through a divorce, man. We be shitting on this nigga really hard. He's just a sad nigga right now. He doubled down on the decision to marry Kim Kardashian and have babies with her. I think Jay-Z asked, was he serious? I think all his homies back home like, are you serious? And he said yes. So now that it's ended, he's like, fuck, man, I gotta keep this together. I said. And then the type of nigga that she's fucking.
He said he's going to rehab. That's why I asked.
Who's going to rehab?
Will Smith?
Kanye.
Oh, well.
Kanye.
That's the celebrity answer.
Celebrity is the perfect word because Kanye clearly always wanted to be a celebrity. The marrying Kim thing is I want to be a celebrity. The talking about his divorce publicly, I like being a celebrity. So I'm going to do everything. I'm gonna do
Running for president? Yeah, all that shit.
Everything is about look. I wanted to be a celebrity.
Which, we shit on that, but the nigga got his name on the ballot.
That's you. Anybody can get their name on.
Ain't nobody gonna tell. Ain't nobody
But
gonna
who
tell.
is anybody that's done it?
Ain't nobody gonna tell me. Y'all not gonna tell me, right? I voted for that nigga. I didn't think he was gonna win.
Hey, he's like, I'm not voting for these other two motherfuckers.
Hey, if
Like
he
these motherfuckers.
if he won, I'd have been like, oh, I didn't think he was gonna win. I swear.
That's what people do when they voted for Trump.
I think so. But this time I was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna vote for Trump. And so when people argue, I'll be like, I didn't vote for neither one of them niggas.
Who do you vote for?
Yeah, did you try to vote for Biden or Trump? I didn't vote for neither one.
I voted for the
of
black
them.
man.
I voted for Obama.
I did vote for Obama.
That's the only person I'm voting for.
You wrote him in?
Yeah, I'll write him in for.
Bro, I voted for Obama the first time he won, and then the second time,
You didn't go. Did you vote? Or you?
I ain't even go.
Yeah.
This the guy didn't even show up.
I didn't even go. I was like, you know how people try to really guilt you, like really make you feel like you ain't shit because
Man,
you.
this lady did this. You bet. I'm pinching
Didn't you just
on
get
you.
back from Afghanistan when that
Yes.
happened? Yeah,
Yes.
I remember.
I was like, fuck y'all.
I remember that. That's literally what you said, dude. You're like, nigga, what? I almost died for these motherfuckers. Fucking think I'm gonna vote? Fuck
And I was in the reserves. I wasn't supposed to be dying, bro. I wasn't supposed to be getting nothing happening to me.
Yeah.
I was supposed to just be going to get a quick bag, and I come back.
I'm gonna go get this combat fam and come back.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put college on pause. I'm gonna go deploy real quick, and I'm gonna come back, and I have a bag.
That's my mindset. I didn't do what you did, but that was the same mindset I had.
Because
It was
LA
like,
is expensive.
when I was getting ready to go, I was like, I'm about to go
About to
get this bag. And then go to college.
That's everybody's thought.
Get my education.
The only thing that
Right,
sucks
quick.
about and we be all over the place, but the only thing that sucks is the college thing. After you've been in the military, nigga, the college looks stupid as shit.
It's funny, once you listen to enough rap songs, the same thing.
Yeah.
Once you listen to rap, you go, damn, college is kind of dumb.
Dumb as fuck. Like, and now that I'm on the other side of 30, like for real, looking at like the people that are in college, I'm like, oh, you're just trying to extend your youth.
It's perfect for...
You don't want to jump into the real world yet, which the whole world is full of people like that. So that's why the corporations exist that give them money.
It's perfect for a person who's like, I do want to jump. I want to be in the real world, but I'm still a kid. How do I figure it out? Go to college. Because it's set. I mean, it's going to cost you.
Trying
you're
to
going
do
to buy
a specific thing. If you want to be a doctor, nigga, go to college.
Doctor, lawyer,
engineer,
because you need to have that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
But engineers that's just math.
But it's just a concentration.
And there's niggas that know how to do that shit.
There's some niggas that know how to do that shit.
True.
It's a
lot of niggas gotta
concentration.
learn
Like
how
you
to do that
just,
shit.
when you say learn, they already kind of know. They already have a strong interest in it, so they're just concentrating on it, and it gives you the opportunity to concentrate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like being a comedian. You got to go to the clubs every night. You got to go to the club so you can concentrate on it, so you can actually be
and
good at
build that network.
it. And build.
So there's a lot of niggas that go to college, and I think like Van Wilder kind of shows this.
Yeah.
The fun guy that just goes through.
Right.
You can make friends with anybody. This nigga got so many paths in life.
Yeah,
he
was a networker.
You can go so
Which is
many different ways, and somebody will always give you a job because you always show them a good time.
clearly the number one reason to go to college is Van Wilder style. That's if you're gonna do it, be Van Wilder.
I wish I would have saw that shit, man. So that's the kind of shit that I hate about growing up, super
Yeah.
black.
Yeah.
You never wanted to watch no National Lampoon, nothing.
No,
nigga.
yeah.
So funny.
Like National Lampoon.
And National Lampoon was created on a college campus, which is crazy. But also, we use Different World as our, and
it was so serious
they were so smart. You were like, oh, I gotta be smart to go to college.
to a black girl.
Stop! Don't do that. But yeah, no, you're right. I can't say you not to do that.
You feeling intimidated by the one to FAMU, nigga? What?
Don't say fam. You going to
FAMU's the shit.
Paul Quentin? Like, no, it's just you gonna have FAMU people coming after you.
At least they'll be watching the show. Marketing
But it is a network
from a
thing.
white school.
It's a network thing.
Stupid.
Hey, Clark Atlanta is a white school too. It breaks my heart.
But
I
like
went
Georgia
to Clark.
State, Clark, like the school's full of black people.
Clark's not a black school.
not
When I
HBCU.
say it's
not
it's,
HBCU?
it's open, it's a HBCU is owned by white people.
Oh, it's
United
not HBCU.
Method. It is. Don't disrespect. It is a HBCU. It's owned by the United Methodist Church, which is a white organization.
Sounds like indoctrination. To
Hey,
me.
the college I was supposed to go to, Morris Brown, was
Okay.
owned by the African Methodist Episcopal Church, and they lost their accreditation
Exactly.
because niggas steal money.
Yep, I believe it.
And it's not the only school that has to go to losing accreditation. So,
Nope.
Morris Brown, a whole movie tried to save that damn school and still couldn't.
when you watch the drum line,
No.
and when they done it, that's all Morris Brown. You
They
be
tried to
thinking,
save that school.
when you watching it, I went to school. I went to Clark when Drumline came out. So I'm watching Drumline and going, that shit is a ghost town. The shit they make it look like it's a school full of people. I'm like, it's nobody over there. It's
That's crazy.
That shit
It's
was depressing, bro. It fucked up my whole
dead
college
grass
trajectory.
and stuff. Like you see
Yeah.
brown grass, and I'm thinking like, damn, when did this happen? You know, like when did they shoot this? They had to just shot that in
It's
the
all about the
90s.
tuba, shorty. Not that Morris Brown.
You see, all I didn't think of J. Anthony Brown.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Morris Brown was that fucking shit, bro. We used to, my high school, let me give a shout out to Doherty High School in Albany, Georgia. We battled the tuba section in Morris Brown, and we, high schoolers, whooped that ass, nigga.
Well, they lost their accreditation. Like, this is not the best. No, just
Yeah, you're right. That's kicking somebody while they down and shit. Y'all niggas was trash.
you do that against Morrow, you do that against Clark. Like, dog, that had people.
Man. I used to be so jealous. I was so
transferred.
mad that we did not live in Atlanta when like high school marching band shit was going on. Cause like Seton Hall, fucking Cedar Grove, motherfucker. Man, there was so many schools that was like the shit.
I think that's something that still needs to be explored. While we know a lot about like black bands, like black school bands and HBCUs, we don't know a lot about the high school stuff.
That's what I want to offer to the ABC. If you're listening, that's my show that I want to pitch. It's about high school band students.
Let them talk to you guys.
At a black school.
Jonathan Tumblin, he's going to come by.
Black school, high school marching band. There's a lot of things that happen. A lot of development of life.
You ever seen Last Chance U? Okay.
With drums and
fucking, and dance lines
and an oboe, maybe. I don't know.
Friday Night Lights, they didn't incorporate no band in that show.
It's Texas, don't.
And this is Texas. No, there should have been a Friday Night
There should have been
Lights.
some bands in there.
I went to Palisades, white school. Our band used to wear sweatshirts. They dressed like how I look right now, right? And we used to play against like a school that was predominantly black. It's still not a quote unquote black school.
Yeah.
But they bands,
To get out.
you would be on the field like, nigga, that's some shit right there, dog. and then our school would be like, let's show them, guys. Bah, 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 bah.
Yo, okay, so Burbank used to play Compton in the playoffs for basketball, and it used to be like that. Like our cheerleaders would be like, yeah, and they're just like,
Twerk, twerk, twerk.
like,
So Bring It On is real.
Bring It On is
super
100% real.
super real.
100% real.
I was like, this is some like cheerleader. Like she's like,
Yeah.
I saw black girls and I got intimidated. No, they really be intimidating the white girls.
Super-
Yes. Because the white
It does happen.
100%. Yes. That's exactly what happened. Our school, Palisades, was dope because we actually had a lot of black girls in the cheer squad. So
Yeah.
we looked the part and we fit the part. The only thing that we really slacked on was our band. Like everything else was pretty black at
Interesting.
Palisades High. But,
Interesting. A lot of celebrities came out your school, but we talk about that often.
do we? Yeah.
Yeah.
Will I Am. I'm just gonna bring him up. Will I Am went to Palisades.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, Jeannie Buss. I'm sorry, Jeannie Buss went to Palisades. Okay, but I don't know. I am very proud to know that I went to a school
I'm from
that
the high
LMFAO
school.
went to.
The high school. Shut up, nigga. The high school I went to. The high school I went to is named after the county where Phil Mob is from.
Don't finish your steak.
There we go. They famous because JGreen knew that on the West Coast.
Hey, we did. Hey, and everybody fucked with Phil Mob. They should be more big than they are just based off of what they were doing when they were doing what they were doing.
Blame Jazzy Faye.
I'm gonna blame somebody
The
because
same way I tell y'all about how Jazzy Faye ruined my entertainment career.
right,
He ruined theirs too.
dang, because they were too talented.
He gave their fucking sound away.
Who was the girl singing? Was that Carrie Hilson?
That was Sierra.
Sierra. So
Who is Smoke, the dark skinned bald guy from the group. That's his cousin. That nigga been bald since we was kids. But so like that's the dark skinned bald guy's cousin. They got the same grandmama.
That's the guy who go, ah!
Yep.
Don't finish your statement.
No, that's Sean J.
But they also are dope. If you don't, you gotta be because
They were about to be
the West
the
Coast
next
don't fuck with them enough for the rest of the album.
If I really
If everybody fucked with them for the rest of their album, they still be big, or would they be bigger than?
Well,
they were?
actually, you know what? I said it was Jazzy Faye. I'll say it was a Jazzy Faye Light that ended their career. But it was
LITE.
ultimately Ludacris that ended their career by taking all of their money.
Oh, Luda.
I mean-
now that's ludicrous.
Nobody on DTP really prospered like that.
And that's why Titty Boy became 2J. Because Titty Boy, I can't own that no more. And that's the name that my whole childhood and everybody called me my whole life.
The streets call me that. Everybody know me as Titty Boy.
And now you own that?
That's why them niggas ain't
When I watch him on Drink Champs, that's why I said I understand the fuck.
That's right. You told me about that. We still got to talk about that.
Bro.
Wait, 2 Chainz was on Drink Champs?
Yeah. Like he like, I respect Luda. He respect Ludacris, of course, because he wouldn't
Ludacris
have.
helped him out. Yeah.
But then he like think about somebody just taking like like your childhood names, like right, Spence, and then some niggas like,
I own that shit now. Yeah, can't nobody call you that.
No, that's mine.
No,
I
you don't get
inherited it.
Yeah, I came out the womb with that.
Yeah, I inherit. It's not like I don't. It's not like a financial. It's
good luck.
priceless.
Hey, good luck, nigga. Sue me.
No, I don't need to sue you. It's mine.
It's literally mine.
But sue me.
And then you be like, no, I'm spitting. And they be like, no,
No, you're not Spencer.
We're not gonna call you
You're
that.
Spencer. Like,
See this paper here? This says we can't call you that. So, no, you understand? My mom.
I couldn't
my
imagine.
mom
my mom calls me that.
I couldn't imagine, bro.
I couldn't either.
I think that's what, like, ultimately my parents were like, you don't want to do entertainment. Like, why do you think you want to do that? But on the flip side of that, it's like, nigga, all y'all had to let me do was 10 years of that shit, and I would have been the shit.
It's funny how the entertainment thing is. There's
10 years.
There's this. I think entertainment. Did y'all see the latest episode of Atlanta?
No. I want to binge, so I haven't watched it.
Oh, okay. I understand that because I really want to binge that Lakers show. I do not want to wait week to week.
That shit got me on edge every
Why
week.
do shows do this
I'm
shit?
like, because that's what they...
It's what you're supposed to do.
No, Ozark is way better.
Week by week is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. That's, you,
Like, as a
Ozark
nigga
does
that
it.
you are
likes
an
to
over
binge,
consumer, rather.
Yeah, like as a nigga that likes to binge shows,
Yeah.
like you're still supposed to put them out week by week. Like I need to wait. 3
I
months
agree.
before
I
watch the
agree.
show.
I'm not lying, but I still be like, just
sucks
give
that
it off.
It does suck we're in a world where some people are like week by week giving you the breakdown, and now we're like, nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna wait till all 10 episodes.
Yeah,
and that's 10 weeks.
There's stuff you
It's
can do
2.5
though.
months. We really think about it.
That's 2.5 months. You just been like,
Next year, that's how
And
I'm
it might be 3 months if they take that little break before the season
Which is
finale.
what
You know
Ozark
what I'm
did.
saying?
Ozark is doing that because it's their final season, and so it's coming
I
out.
want to talk about that. I haven't finished it yet.
All right, well, because
ooh, that last
next one-
episode of
It comes
that
out
next
in
week?
April. It comes out in April.
yeah, next week
Come on,
we'll
next
talk about catch up.
I'll watch
next
that
time-
shit this week, bro. I'll
Next
finish that
week
shit this
on the
week.
Fresh Days podcast, we're gonna give a little
Yeah,
Ozark
that shit.
recap.
That
to
shit
prepare
hurt. That
for
shit
the-
broke my heart, nigga.
We're gonna prepare for the rest of
Ah.
Ozark. But to me, that's what I like about Ozark. Hey, relax. I'm not forcing you. Like,
No, it's
you
cool.
guys-
Actually, I'm
last
gonna leave
episode of
and
Ozark.
I'll go watch it.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
go. Yeah, you guys finish the rest of. You know, I'm gonna stay here. I'm just gonna.
I got Netflix on my phone. Don't trip.
Oh shit!
We didn't talk about that. You lucky we ain't talk about that shit, boy. That last episode fucked.
It's a
me
crazy show. It's a good show, but they they give you a binge worthy, give you a break, slice it, then you get some time to like process. I think that's what shows should do. Give
Yeah.
you a binge worthy.
Oh, so back to the old school, how they used to do things.
Well, like even when Atlanta gave you
A fall
two
and a spring
episodes,
season. Niggas don't remember
2 seasons
fall.
a year.
Yeah,
even
niggas don't
Atlanta
remember that
gave
shit.
you 2 episodes the first week, and then gave you let it out, drip, 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 and a show I know y'all don't watch, but Marvelous Miss Maisel. That shit.
4th season, huh?
2 episodes a week and it's over, and I was not ready for that. I was like, no, y'all done? Wait, y'all done? They
I
were
can't
like,
believe that show's good.
That's the one you
I'm
was
a
watching.
comedian.
Yeah, okay, I remember that.
I can't believe that show's good. I was
That's
like,
cool.
damn, this shit is really my
it's
life,
not,
bro.
it-
Like,
it's not
how-
about the jokes. All the funny shit happens off the stage, but
and that's what turns into jokes.
yeah, it's a good show. I can't, and I put my mom on it. She love it, so it's dope.
I hate when shit is good like that. I was like, man, I didn't want to watch this shit. I just
Can we-
lost. I had a Game of Thrones boot that I just lost.
Can we do going forward on the Fresh Jays podcast? Can we do sports time or sports moment? Or
That's supposed to be Rob Dougie's dumbass, but he won't never show up. But we can do it
Rob
ourselves.
But he should. Nah, let's not do it until he comes because the fans need to know that Rob Dougie is a Fresh J
And he be holding down for the
and
sports in the
he's
group chat.
supposed to be the sports guy.
High key.
We be doing about the sports in the group chat, but this nigga won't come.
You know, his substitute should be Jimmy. Maybe we just have a monthly Jimmy hat.
But we gotta get Jimmy Hat to talk about sports and not his stage joke about his girlfriends.
Because he was just here. I wasn't here. Shout out to Jimmy Hat. But
Shout out Jimmy Hat, man.
yeah,
Jimmy Hat be like, I just lost a girlfriend.
that's Rob's thing.
He was like, all right.
Do that shit on stage.
Hey, which is crazy. Niggas feel way more comfortable like being a comedian on a podcast than they do on stage.
And the funny thing, I know that's not us. This is nothing how we are on stage.
Oh no,
nothing.
definitely more
We're
polished.
yeah on stage. I got like
I say motherfucker way more times on stage.
what's the shit about W's?
That shit
I ain't
roll
brought
off
a
my
W
motherfucking
up to
tongue,
some.
too. You understand me?
My parents hate that I be cussing because they be want to show their like church friends and
that's
shit that I
funny
do
as hell.
stand up. They be like, but they church friends be like, yeah, that's what I like to see right there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's a real comedian.
Oh, you tell real jokes.
Oh, I thought you was saying that.
He's one of them Christian
Yeah, he
comics.
trying to do it, trying to do it.
No, he out there.
He really doing comedy, huh?
He said motherfucker 17 times. Yeah, he do that
One
shit.
of my favorite. You know, Rich, then they start giving you this. Red Fox used to do this joke. I love it. Like somebody told me that's why T.I. is doing comedy because he's supposed to play Red Fox.
I think that's ultimately why, and I think he's definitely methoding, and I think people are very upset with him. But I feel like his whole character and his mindset, he's like, I'm a superstar, I'm not a comedian. I think that's the red.
That's a quote.
That's the red
That's
fox.
a T.I. quote, you guys. Yeah, I
T.I. is Red Fox.
I
Look
can't
like
see
him.
it, but now it's working.
He looks like him.
The fact that he's working on it. What's up, Ben Frank? The fact that he's actually working on it if he's doing that for a role.
But
all
I
due
think,
respect. But Red Fox ain't running.
but
the
we
lights.
both know Plug, right? It's like, why not get your cousin to look out while you doing all this stuff? Like look out for your nephew.
Yes.
Let him take advantage of the fame with you, bro.
Yeah. They should be
That's
working
my only
together.
knock. That's my only knock.
It would look so
on
respectable.
T.I. as a comedy.
It would look so much more.
You need to do
respectable.
that expeditiously. Give Plug.
Expeditious.
Give Plug some love, man. That's your fucking nephew, dog. Like, come
And
on.
Plug is dope. I don't understand what the fucking problem is. Like, this is not like some random ass trash nigga. This is your cousin is dope. I mean, your nephew is dope. Like,
It does seem like cousin because he's the same age. That's the Georgia shit too.
that's what. So it's
That's
funny
that
that we
Georgia shit.
bring that up because my whole thing about T.I. is he got older siblings. And he was such a young guy compared to
He
his
is Spence.
siblings. He is Spence. But he had these older siblings, and so it throws him off. It throws like he is the baby, quote
Crying for
unquote,
attention.
who also was a hustler, which to me is just a crazy dynamic. When you become a famous person, you're like, man, my family treats me like
A
the
baby.
shit. I earned the shit, and then I became the shit.
shit, yeah.
It's very hard for somebody to try to slow a person who done got all this shit before it even happened. When you on stage, I could imagine because I was not that guy. I was not T.I. at all. So when I'm on stage, I'm trying to fight for these people. Like, I want you to love me. I feel like he's all like, I also want you to love me. But you're going to love me.
Yeah, the longer I do this, the longer you see
You
me.
will definitely love me.
That's the rapper approach.
I've done this a million times.
It's the rapper approach to
Yeah.
comedy. Like
Yeah.
he's literally approaching that shit like going to the shows.
Yeah.
Back in the day, the open mics was like, "Hey man, I'm T.I. got music out, blah blah. Check me out, blah blah.
Right,
buy
right.
my CD outside."
Yeah.
Like that's his mindset.
And when you have talent, is like same thing with me. I have talent,
And he think he's being respectable by like, I'll go on after everybody else.
which is in comedy that is
That's not the way.
quite the opposite way of doing it.
No. I don't want to disrespect
No,
the show.
do your
Y'all
thing.
do y'all thing, and I'll go last.
How about it?
I'll wait.
That's called headlining, T.I. No.
Oh no, we got headlining what I do too, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Like
The headlining, where I'm from, we pick our spots.
We pick our spots. That's hilarious.
no, I headline too. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I do think his whole thing is innocent. That's why I laugh. Anybody I've had on it, like, since you've been gone, nigga, everybody that's come through has had a problem with T.I.
I don't.
And I'm like, why y'all mad at this nigga, man? Like,
Look, I don't have a problem with him. I have a problem. Look, I know the rules,
fuck the
and I know
rules, bro.
I know how the rules work. But also, I'm all like, if y'all gonna, and I think it's a large group of comedians that
Yeah.
are the same way that if y'all gonna let it happen, then it's gonna happen. If you're not gonna let it happen, then you got something. But if you gonna let it happen, then you have nothing else to say about
Did you
it.
see Mark Stevens bring T.I. on stage? Like, T.I. was like just some guy.
No, that'd be dope. I'm loving Mark. Mark, you got my respect. What did he do?
He had T.I. come through his event.
His thing. Okay.
And then he's like, man, like I'm gonna fucking bring T.I. on stage. It's a fucking like bucket list moment for me, doing all this other shit, right?
Yes.
But I think
Mark.
he did it because he thought T.I. was like a famous comedian.
No, Mark Stevens knows that T.I. is not a famous comedian.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, dog.
He was like,
Wait, how do you introduce him?
He didn't show the introduction, but like the way he posted the post,
oh, okay.
it made it seem like he was just like, I'm so glad that this guy that's like shaking up the airwaves right now in comedy is
Oh, that's hilarious.
on my show right now.
On
That's
my show, okay, there you go. On my show, that's the key part. Because I would love, hey, if he came on the Fresh Days podcast.
Mark Steven?
No, either one. I was talking about T.I., but if
T.I.
he
would call in. He wouldn't come.
Yeah, I understand you fellas is talking about what I'm doing.
Fresh Days podcast. Yeah, we do it with Farside TV. Who the fuck is that?
Nigga, that's rap. That's rap, bro. Yeah. I thought I was not there while I be do a false sign and let you pass me by. You don't know that shit? That's your line, my nigga. How you gonna say? Who is that?
Who is that?
That's your line, my guy.
You capping.
Who is that?
Who is that? Stop that. Who is that?
Not there while I pull a false sign and let you pass me by. They didn't let her pass him by either. That's
Man.
anyway. So.
But the thing that I love about the shift in the entertainment space is that people are starting to dabble. Like J. Cole played basketball in Rwanda, bro.
True.
On a team, you saying it wrong. He was a professional basketball player
in Africa.
You made it sound like he just went. All right, y'all trying to run? Who you got? I got bro here. No, J. Cole signed.
Yeah, nigga, we found some courts.
The entertainment
Did a press
space-
conference.
The entertainment space is changing. It's like people are not. It's COVID too. You gotta blame COVID. But
COVID
it's like,
changes you a little
people
bit.
definitely were like, I can do something else. Like nigga, we made it. We put out whole music and shit. Like
Y'all did, and me, I became a normal person again.
my nigga be going through it. You need to write an anxiety book.
I think it would be a dope thing. I'm doing an anxiety podcast, by the way. So
Look at that.
I
don't know if anybody gonna listen.
No, I don't.
Fuck with your anxiety.
It's
I don't know if it's
that's not why I do it. That is not why I do it, guys. I do it to
Walk on stage and
center
smack
myself.
niggas.
It's gonna be kind of hard. A lot of equipment you got to get for that.
At least people know my first name. It's Jonathan.
This is Jonathan.
Okay.
Do that.
They don't know my names. They don't know.
Sure.
Do they?
Who asked for this?
Is your name Jonathan?
Do people really want to hear about anxiety?
A friend of ours would love to hear about it.
You petty.
Always.
You petty.
Always.
Have I never?
We should do a petty episode.
No, we shouldn't.
No, an episode on just being petty.
No.
Don't listen to him.
No,
Don't listen to him, Jonathan.
we shouldn't.
This is weird. The two dark skinned dudes are like contemplating being petty.
I would
and the
love-
light skinned guy's like, nope.
Because he's gonna be more petty than we are. He'll be shitting on niggas. He's like, hey,
That
nigga,
nigga Barry is a piece of shit.
We gotta play the clip back when you said no.
We
we
shouldn't do this.
petty episode loading. Yeah, I think pettiness is a good
exercise of being dope.
It's an exercise.
Oh yeah.
It's only if you're honest with yourself, though. And I think this group of guys is pretty honest with
See,
themselves.
I won't ever lie to me, but everybody else be careful. You know what I'm saying?
I would lie to me,
I won't lie to myself.
but then I would be like, nigga, you lying. Like, I would remind myself.
don't ever lie to yourself.
See, I allow myself to be petty
Nah, don't ever.
to fix it up.
just to show you.
Hey, you
where we're going.
know how
Just to
niggas.
show you where we're headed.
Michael Jordan ass nigga. That nigga said that I suck.
You know
And I
that
took it
niggas.
He never said that, bro. Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
Ben
I
Frank.
heard
There's no stopping this guy.
No, Ben Frank. I don't. Wait a minute. Will left the academy.
Academy and join the Smackademy.
Okay, I like it now. It's
Yeah.
the academy. I get it now. But
Yeah.
he did leave the academy.
Wait, he resigned, huh?
Yeah, they talking about
Jada didn't resign. After Oscar's So White, she didn't resign.
You know, Jada, in the book, Jada says that she...
Oh, she talks?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Will says...
I was about to be like, nigga, she had a segment in this nigga's book? Holy shit.
I like it what you did there. I like how you reacted to that. You, she talked? Oh, no.
God damn, Jada.
I think she did the epilogue.
This man's
Jada-
book that you're about to read is empowering.
Jada said that Will says that Jada quit acting the week that he called her and was like, "Hey, you seeing anybody?" And she was like, "No, I'm single." He's like, "Well, you seeing me, so I'm gonna take you out, yada 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 day." Like it was some gangster shit. And he was like, "All right,
I be
for
thinking
sure.
about doing that
Bye."
sometimes with some girls.
It was, I see, because they were vibing already strong before this. So when he does that little phone call, that was like, I'm
The
super
solid-
confident.
Yeah.
I'll slap a nigga in the face for you, girl. And and he
Just give me
calls
30
her.
years.
Give me 30 years to build up confidence.
He calls her and he says that, and they said she had already moved away from LA and
She was out east, right?
yeah, in Baltimore, or Maryland. I won't say Baltimore, but she was
Baltimore.
in Maryland, and she was like had a house and everything. Like she literally moved
She had
away.
quit acting.
She had literally quit acting, and we would have had Nairobi if not for Will Smith or nothing. You know,
If he was supposed to be Neo.
yeah, because Low Down Dirty Shame, I believe, came out before they got together. So we had already got our favorite Jada
You
Pinkett.
think Keenan Ivory Wayne?
No.
I don't know about Keenan. Keenan is a good dude.
Are you fired?
Oh, he is. He's a good. Keenan made his
what?
family famous. That's the only person I have ever known to make.
Their whole Mark Wahlberg. Oh, Donnie Wahlberg.
When I'm talking about, I'm talking about like
Nah, because they couldn't get that one brother.
make it big.
He made burger now.
Oh, is that
Wahlberg?
him?
Wahlburgers, yeah. Him and his mom started that shit after these niggas been rich forever.
Oh, okay. I thought that.
And Donnie is not
I
as
thought
big
that was
as
a
Mark,
flip,
but Donnie is low key. As
Mark
big as
kept working out. That's the problem. Like Donnie's
on America's Most Watched Network though. So.
Yes, he is.
Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Baldwins and the
Like
Sheens, or what do you call them?
No, but Keenan
Well, he's the only black one.
and Keenan got friends on, and Keenan was friends with Robert Townsend and Eddie Murphy. Like those was his boys as they was on the
He was
come
the
up.
visionary.
But he still was all like, "Nah, my little brother hilarious. My other little brother.
we don't have any other
My
brothers.
other little brother kind of funny, but
My sister,
he
he
gonna go
kinda
for
gay.
it. He gonna go for it though.
Damn.
Which one?
Marlon, he gonna go for it.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Sean.
That
I
nigga
think
can act his
Marlon
ass
is
off.
actually.
Yeah, Marlon's the one.
I think
that's
Marlon's
I
funny.
thought that was the kind of gay thing.
The kind of gay was Sean.
Oh, for real?
I did same
Oh,
thing.
you never saw Scary Movie?
I just be watching Marlon now.
Marlon got it, but I think it's
I thought you was talking about Marlon. Okay, yeah, Sean's probably a little
SW1, bro.
That's dumb.
Sean Wayans won.
Yeah, bro. I don't know.
He ain't got no woman that he's ever been attached to. At least
Like-
Marlon Wayans got babies and shit, so you know he be out here.
I heard Marlon is on Bel Air. My mom told me.
Marlon?
He is. He
He
played
is, yeah.
Will's dad.
Yeah,
Ben Vereen. If you watch the real original, Ben Vereen played that dude.
bro. And you know how crazy it is to watch this fucking Harold black actor get shit on for the rest of his life because he was Will's dad in that one episode.
How come you don't love me, dog?
Niggas like, fuck that nigga. It's like, this nigga's a decorated actor, guys. Like, he's really
Like, no, he's
good.
he's
Like, he's really a stage
He's a
phenom
good
guy.
guy.
That's why it broke your heart when he left.
When he
That
left,
nigga did his
he
job.
really made you feel that shit.
And he was only on the screen for like maybe 5 minutes the whole time.
Shit
And he's like,
tops.
nigga, watch this. I love you, son. Not really. I'm out. Peace.
Hey,
And
the
it made
thing-
Will Smith an Oscar winning actor.
my,
to this day.
my dad's such a piece of shit. Shout out Leon Butts. But he's such a nigga, bro, that when that scene happened, when the nigga said, I'm about to go cross country on my truck, I'm gonna take you with me. Like, nigga, how? I was thinking that as a kid. How? How you gonna take me on your fucking work truck? How? You just gonna drive me away from school and shit?
Now you look like
Your work
you look
truck.
like that girl from that one video
Dad, you
where
drive
she's
a
crying.
pickup.
How?
It's an '89 Toyota.
that you gonna take me across the country on a summer of dropping off commerce?
But you know what I think about
How's this gonna work out? How are we eating? How
You're
are
a
we...
father now, so you probably know better than I do. But do you think that he just like he actually thought in his head like I could do this, I could help I'm gonna bring my son with me? Or you think you just bullshitting like wolf tickets?
That's bullshit.
Yeah, he was just like, nigga, I'm about to lie.
I can tell you anything because you're a child and you think I'm the shit.
I don't be lying to kids. You don't. I know.
I don't lie to
we don't
kids.
lie to kids. I don't lie
do
to
that.
nobody, but I don't lie to
I
kids.
definitely don't lie to myself.
Yeah.
But
He said that like, there's people I like to, but there's people
hey,
I
man,
do not like
there's
to.
good lies and bad lies. I tell the good ones.
I tell them. But yeah, I definitely, nobody likes the kids because it's like, why? When they be like, Santa, I'll be like,
You would fuck
Santa.
their whole brain up, bro. Like it was a kid watching me smoke a whole blunt while I was at a party. I didn't realize that I was smoking and there's a kid like literally just looking at the adults like, this is what y'all do. You know what I'm saying? And then he's used to seeing people smoke cigarettes, TV, fucking at school. He knows
Yeah.
TV. Like he knows all that. And then he comes up to me like, you're smoking weed right now, huh? And I was like,
Nah, that's when you lie.
nope. I said yes, and this is what adults do to relax. I was like, hopefully one day you'll get there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just relaxing. I'm hanging out at your parents' house right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm kicking it.
So my nephew, when I say nephew,
Did I ruin a human being? Probably.
I don't think so. I think you gave him more to think about. That's all you did. You didn't ruin him. You gave him more extra for when he processed.
No, I didn't let him smoke with me, and I even was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
What would ruin him if you like this shit is the best thing in the planet?
Nigga, yeah, you had banana
This shit is
good.
amazing right here. Banana. Tell him which one to get. No, Gorilla Glue. Let me tell you something.
not Gorilla Glue. Number 4.
And listen, they got up to 43.
They got a lot of Gorilla Glue, so you got to make sure you get the right one. No.
2017 was a rough year. Okay, rough year.
God. So, but same thing kind of happened with my I call him my nephew. Is my best friend's son. It's my godson, and we started talking about Christmas once, and we talked about Santa, and I was like, personally, I never met him. Now I'm just saying it where I could keep the truth, but keep the lie alive, so I'm not the one to ruin the lie. I was like, I never met him. One time, I tell a true story. One time, my mom was like, "Bye, Santa."
Give me some of that ice.
And we came out. We came out the door. We was staying in an apartment, so that was always hard for me. That's your problem.
Yo, son.
That's your
I asked my mom.
We
one
lived in
year.
an apartment, so we don't have a chimney.
I was
So
like, how we get presents?
I didn't think Santa could. And then my mom, but she slammed the door like, "Bye, Santa." On Christmas Day, my brother runs out the house like, "I'm gonna find this nigga." And I realized,
How many trust issues she created?
I
that day?
said,
"What the fuck?"
I was like, I'm not running.
No
My
dad,
brother-
no Santa. Damn.
And so I'm telling nephew this story. Like, I never saw him with my own eyes, except on like TV and stuff. So I don't know. So just appreciate whatever your parents get for you as much as whatever Santa gets for you.
See, that's uncle shit.
That was some uncle shit. As a you're gonna find out one day, and when you do,
But I ain't the nigga you gonna be mad
Uncle
at.
John didn't fuck it up for you, did he?
You know, Uncle John actually told me to appreciate my parents. Like,
Yeah,
presents
like,
and stuff.
like these gifts too. And, but I love how I did it. I was all like, I ain't never seen him.
Man.
Apparently, he came by the house,
I never.
but I didn't get to check him out. I didn't get
the
to know.
wildest shit is to be an adult male dealing with adult females, and that's one of their trauma moments. Was when they're like, "My parents lied to me my whole life about Santa. What can I believe my parents about now?" It's like you're 30.
Wait, what?
You
Your parents lied.
You're
to you about
30?
Santa. What do you mean?
you are a parent, so
look,
no, just-
a lot of people get upset, and it's not just women. Niggas do this shit too. They feel like the lies, the marketing lies that they were told as kids, like the things that make your life better, like there ain't no
Easter bunny
Easter
and
bunny.
shit.
Why the fuck don't my parents tell me that was an Easter bunny? But it's like, oh, so you kind of special, huh? Like,
Yeah, like, what do you mean, bro?
Like you
You believe that
You
shit
believe?
your whole time.
You shouldn't be mad about it because you should be going, oh, I get why they said it. I was a kid. I couldn't grasp. That should be your takeaway from
We
it.
also live in LA. Like, I know y'all from out here. For me, I'm constantly discovering things, right? Like, I meet people and I'm like, so you moved to LA because you thought there was an Easter bunny, and then you found out that there wasn't, and now you hate your parents, and now you're gonna suck dick on West Hollywood.
And now you do heroin. Like, what?
So yeah, I thought you was gonna go a different way with this, but it's the same thing. You think, oh, I'm talented. I have yet to prove it to where I'm at, but I'm gonna go to LA to prove it. I don't understand that. Why not prove it where you are?
Yeah, let them
and then
figure
prove
out,
it
yeah.
when you go. This shit is too small for me. Let me go to LA.
Well, that's
Magic Johnson was the guy
how I got sent here.
in Michigan. Magic Johnson had already did anything that Michigan was gonna need before he played for the Lakers.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant did the same thing in Philadelphia. Like, I'm trying to understand why people come to LA before they're dope.
Dinged or like adorned. How you say that shit?
I thought that's the word, adorned.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah,
is.
adorned.
Like before
Yeah.
you're like told like go to LA. Go. So like me, I tried it. Like I was in the Air Force. I tried out for this program. It's called Tops and Blues, where you are pretty much in a musical for the rest of your Air Force career. But so I didn't make the final cut. But people were like, "You are super talented. I don't know if you want to stay in the military."
Yeah.
And then
Right. Like,
Sent me on
where
my
else
way.
you gonna go?
yeah.
You gotta have that point where you going, what else I'm gonna do out
I
here?
can go back to Georgia. Atlanta was not popping at that time.
If you gotta go to
makes me so mad.
So my rule is on this: if you gotta leave where you are, then just go to LA.
Yes.
If you gotta stop, if Albany ain't gonna give it to you, go to LA.
Albany,
if you stay
it
in the
was not
valley,
giving it to
go down the road. Like, don't. I understand it if you already been like, shit, I'm already killing out here.
Yeah.
It's not much I can do. I only made $263 at whatever I was doing. Take your ass to LA. Cause you need to be dope. Like I'll be watching Niles Afton's shout out. We shouting out a lot of people today. Shout out to Niles.
That's your favorite
Niles.
thing to do on the Fresh Juice podcast.
I do. I love doing that. Shout out to Niles Afton.
Shout out.
I watched his documentary, and there was a dude. He went out, and this dude was like hilarious. I didn't see him be hilarious, but Niles did. He's like, I told this guy, if you're not in LA in the next like month, you fucking up, because Niles knew you too dope to be here. Go to LA. They ready for you.
Yeah.
And that's what he's saying. It basically like they're ready for you. If they're ready for you, bring your ass over to LA. If you gotta go,
you about to enter a whole different pool.
Yeah.
Of the ready motherfuckers.
if you gotta go figure it out,
That's the shit, boy. I was like, I thought I was special.
yeah, you gotta find out you ain't shit. Magic Johnson found that shit out.
Yes.
You understand? Like Magic Johnson said, I was the shit in LA, and then when I'm shit in Michigan,
yeah.
and when I got to LA, I found out I wasn't the shit. I gotta go beat the shit again. And he began
I
the
gotta
shit.
figure out how to do shit.
So that's the whole mindset that I have. Like, when people move to LA and they're not funny, I'm only basing this off of comedy because I know that way. You're not funny or nothing. Why are you here, bro? Why didn't you?
Trying to figure
Why
it
did
out.
you become the shit there and then bring that shit?
That's where privileges like cross with like fucking like talent, right?
Right.
Like if somebody's like privileged, they're like, I can go this like learn how to be talented. Essentially, I can discover myself.
It actually is. If you want to learn how to be talented, LA is a good
LA
place
is
to
the
learn.
good place.
That is true.
It will cut your fucking teeth. It
Yeah.
will do that. So then, but the person who's talented doesn't have the privilege. So then they'll stay local, or if they do go to LA, they get intimidated.
The only reason I'm laughing, and I don't know how much time we got, but this is like a little full circle moment. Me and Mark used to host. Mark used to,
Rastafari, you didn't call.
yeah, another part of the Fresh J's, John. He's not here right now, but we used to host open mic in Melrose called
Toasted and
and Roasted. And there used to be this girl that come up there. She would be like one of the first comedians to perform because it was a first come first serve sign up. And after the slap, Chris Rock first show was in Boston. She's from Boston. They do a news thing about it. Like, they're like, okay, this is Chris Rock's first show since the slap. And he performed tonight. And we got some ladies here that saw the show. Actually, this first lady right here is a former comedian. It's a girl that was at our open mic the entire time. I thought she was decent as a comedian. She's a former comedian. And that was what told me, don't come here until you work that shit out. Like, bitch, don't be a former comedian and get on the news. Be a comedian and get on the news. When they offered her the mic, she grabbed.
Where's he going with this shit? But that makes a lot of sense.
She grabbed the mic like, bitch, no, you're not a comedian no more. Just talk. It was good. I thought Chris Rock did this thing. She over here like, so what? No, don't grab the mic. I actually thought she was a decent comedian.
What's her name, bro?
I don't want to say it.
Why not, bro?
Because I don't remember all the... Mary Elaine? Mark won't remember, so I don't even know why. If I don't remember, Mark definitely don't remember.
I don't remember names.
But I'm going to bring her up. When I wish he was here, because I would have said that to him. And he was like, yeah, I do remember that bitch. And then I said,
she's a bitch now?
yeah, I'm sorry. I would have said that. I would have showed the video and all that kind of stuff. But what I'm saying is, people come to LA
when they're not ready.
Try to be a comedian and then quit. Don't quit.
Well, you know, like Joe Rogan was like dragging a lot of people out here too. Not that he was literally saying, "Come be a comedian."
But he was making it seem like it was something.
He was making it seem like it was a lick. Like, for the privileged kid.
Shout out to all my friends who did that.
They definitely were like, "Oh, well, you know, I'm not really that fucking like ambitious with life. I think I'll just go and like take up space for people who are funny, and not try to get on any platforms. Not try to do anything outside of, I'm going to hang out at the Comedy Store and block the people who actually do comedy because I want to talk about comedy all day. Because I got the privilege in my life, I can walk up to Joe Rogan, Tony Hinchcliffe, and all these people and just talk to them.
While the internet exists.
It's like, nigga, I'm trying to talk to this nigga so I can get on stage.
And the internet exists. Don't do that. Do it on the internet. If you
Go do a blog.
Talk about some random shit.
You know you got a camera. You got that shit in fucking 9th grade. Like,
Share
just
it.
fucking...
Or the plane ticket. Just don't spend money on the plane ticket. Buy a camera.
You have to. My mom's best friend
has a camera.
Works for blah, 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 and she does blah, blah, blah. You know, it's a community.
So I wrote their private jet.
Yeah, I rode the private jet to LA. What do you guys fly?
I got a nice little place right outside of, like, near Burbank.
Hey, I never hated niggas until I moved to LA. Like, I used to think, like, niggas was, like, all struggling, and then you meet that group of niggas that are just, like, hella privileged. And you're like, your mama got an American Express, and you just, yeah, she put me on her card when I was in high school, so now my credit's built up.
What trips me out is those degrees. When they have a degree in such and I'm like, you have a degree in...
Something stupid.
Shantae Williams did that to me one time when I'm still upset about it. We was at Marty's and we was in one of the back rooms and I was doing some singing jokes or whatever. And she was all like, why would a nigga who knows how to sing
not have
do stand-up comedy? Like, why?
Yeah.
And I was like, because I'm funny. You know, like that. I was offended by that. Like, I'm funny. That's why I'm not a singer, actually. In real life, I'm not that good of a singer, but I get what you're saying, but I am funny. That's why I'm on stage, because I should be a comedian.
Like, actually, why I learned how to carry a note so I can be more funny.
Yeah, so I can be. I swear to God, I saw Jamie Foxx, I saw Seth the Entertainer, and I saw, like, I can do that. That was my mindset. Like, I can do it. If that's what it called, say it had a joke, conjugal visits.
Yeah, that shit.
And I was like, I can do that. And then Jamie Foxx had his shit with the Brady Bunch and shit like that. I was like, oh yeah, I can do that.
Fuck you shit.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. That shit is one of the best things ever. But that was like the first DVD I bought when I was in college. I might need security.
Oh yeah, because that's when DVDs started.
I was like, that shit was in the Walmart bin. I was like, that's Jamie Foxx. Let me get a Jamie Foxx shit. Yeah. And then I bought that and Delirious the same day.
Oh, okay, so you had some classics.
Nigga, my dorm room was lit for like the whole semester, nigga. They like, hey, bro, we about to go watch that Jamie Foxx video tonight, nigga. That shit funny as hell. Then you got girls. They're like, we gonna make
Ben
chicken
Frank,
wings.
I appreciate
Just
that.
having a great time.
Yeah.
Life used to be very simple. One DVD, a month of entertainment.
And then Facebook came out.
Hey, Facebook was going on then, and they be like, we about to go to Tumblin house and watch this goddamn Jamie Foxx shit.
He also got the tree, if you know.
That part too. We gonna get high as hell. That's probably why it was funnier today.
No, but it was hilarious. It's a classic. Like
Niggas selling weed
Oakland,
and chicken wings.
California. When man, I used to.
Shout out Jamie Foxx. That's my favorite entertainer in the world, man.
Me too, no question. Like when I say Seth the Entertainer and Jamie Foxx helped me get to this part when
Man,
we're doing the podcast.
Imagine if we got Jamie Foxx in this bitch. Let's manifest that shit.
And we're gonna just be listening.
I was gonna be sitting here like,
I'm gonna be sitting back. So that's what happened.
I ain't gonna even say that.
How your hairline stay so straight?
That nigga bald, bro.
I'm gonna be doing this shit. Every time I ask him a question, I'm gonna be like, so wait. And I'm touching him, and I'm like, y'all saw that, right? What about, feel me? What about?
He gonna be doing the same shit back to you.
Yeah, we're gonna be a team. We're gonna be a tag team.
each other.
We're like JGreen and Jamie Foxx tag team. We're about to do a tour. Tag team tour. So you was on In Living Color. Okay. I read your book. I've been doing all that kind of shit.
I think that's why. Like, I think in the future, like, we don't have that next guy like that right now. I think in the future,
It's
who's
supposed to be Kevin Hart. That's
But he
what I
don't-
was bringing up earlier. It's supposed Kevin Hart's supposed to be the biggest comedian in the world because he's supposed to be honest right now. That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, he doesn't have a Live on the Sunset Strip.
Laughing My Pain is where it stops, and Laughing My Pain
It should've
was
went
to
up from
show
there.
everybody how he's funny. He was supposed to go, this is how I'm funny, and now this is what I'm going through. This
even
is
with
my
all his
life.
shit with
This
his
is what-
ex-wife, like, she's a comedian too. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
y'all niggas are not, like, what?
If you listen to the Straight from the Heart on the shit that he do on XM,
Yeah.
you could hear it. Like his friends be like being more like Naeem is way more real about what he's going through in his personal life.
Yeah.
And Kevin just like is very surface and very like, I mean like to the point like if any one of us became famous and we talked to y'all about being famous, you'd be like, bro, you're not being real. That's to the point where is with Kevin like, bro, I know you. Like, tell me what's really real. Like, don't just be like, this famous shit is crazy. And then go into, oh, this shit, famous shit is crazy. Be like, this is how I am. This is how I was. This is what I learned from being who I am and what I was. If you listen to his other shit, he got the Comedy Gold Mines where he interviews other comedians. And he be like trying to riff, you know, like,
Yeah.
and the riffing be kind of fake. It'd be like, dog, let them be funny and you be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be like, let's try to make funny right here. Let's try to be
Let's try
funny.
to create
together.
a funny moment.
And I'll be like, damn, he's just. And I love Kevin Hart, and I'm not gonna stop. Like, love Will Smith. I love Chris Rock.
I
Like,
don't know if I love Will Smith no more. I like
that's
him.
funny because you brought this up on the podcast
Like
that
him.
you was such a big fan of Will Smith.
Yeah, man.
When the book came out, you brought
You
that
don't
up.
walk up and smack me, bitch.
I'm gonna bring you back real quick because this is one thing I gotta say is, if you're a fan of a person or you admire or you think somebody is dope, when they do one thing, they're just being a bitch in the moment.
Yeah, just a bitch right now.
That's a bitch assness.
Oh, but he's
situation.
had like sequel to bitch moments.
He does. It's back to back, back to back. Yeah, I get what you said, but me personally, when I was processing it, I was like, every nigga got a little bitch assness. To quote Puffy.
Shout out Puffy.
Yeah, to quote Puff. Every nigga got a little bitch assness in him, but like it's certain niggas that won't admit that they be like, I don't got no bitch assness in me. That's your bitch assness.
you got some bitch
the fact that you ain't
assness,
honest with yourself to say it.
That's some bitch ass shit.
I did some bitch ass shit once. You know, it don't have to be you was scared of a nigga. You might have never been scared of a nigga, but you might never like have when a girl was all like, So what is this?
When nigga pulled a gun
And
on me
you like,
one time,
I don't know, what is it?
Hey, nigga pulled a gun on me one time. I sharted, bro.
I don't feel like that's a true story. But if it's a true story, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
The Hennessy got my cheekbones up, but I was definitely scared.
True.
That's so scary. That's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Nigga was like, you like, damn. Like your bowels was like,
So
I couldn't show it on my face, but my ass cheeks was like, go.
let go and let God.
You know you gotta let go if you're gonna die.
Like, yeah. That's, hey, when you about to die.
It's just prepared. And that nigga said, I ain't about to shoot your ass.
So when was Will Smith's bitch assness?
This is when Will Smith was the most bitch. I'm
talking about I'm talking about only at the Oscars. I want both then.
When he walked on the stage, that wasn't bitch.
That wasn't bitch assness.
When he smacked him, that
was not bitch assness. I agree.
Smirk.
The look back
When he fucked, yeah, I just did
he
something.
looking
great.
like
And then he looked like, and then
Jim West
and then
Desperado.
Chris Rock's like, Will Smith smacked the shit out of me, and then this is the bitch assness. Keep my wife's name.
Especially his face looks so fucking. It looked like he had a chin or nothing.
Because it's still a joke. It's still a joke until we see that you're really, really serious, bro.
The bitch ass
like you just smacked Chris Rock on the Oscars. That could have been funny. That could have been a whole thing.
It could have been a joke. And you could talk to him about it.
You could have been like, "Oh, Chris, I was just playing, man. Did I hit you hard?" Blah, blah, blah,
I apologize.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But when you go, keep my wife's name, and then you do it twice.
And Lupita Nyong'o was like,
Yeah, because at first she was laughing. She's like, "This is a funny ass moment," and they all
She got awkward.
she made it real.
She was sitting right there with that energy.
Yeah.
She's a great actress.
That's Lupita. But hey,
was
shout
sitting
out to Lupita.
And she's like, I'm never gonna work with this nigga.
No, it's never happening. She's gonna play his wife in a new movie.
Yeah, that's probably why they.
Why was she sitting closer to Will than Jada?
Because Jada don't fuck with that nigga,
Because
man.
Jada was looking for prospects.
Jada don't fuck with that nigga. She probably wanted to fuck Lupita.
Jada was like, where the hoes at? Me and August trying to get into something tonight, my God. No,
Y'all think August
I hate
upset,
making
but we
those
on the low, guys.
I ain't making those jokes,
just ain't
but I
letting
did
this
it.
nigga
We ain't letting nigga. Will can't know nothing.
It's funny because I laugh at all the jokes. If it's a funny joke, if you clever, I
Yeah,
laugh
it's just
at it.
funny, huh?
But I still be like, stay out them niggas' business. I'm on both sides
The
of that
thing I
shit.
didn't like is when they try to say Will Smith in his book said that he laughs in awkward situations. Fuck you.
No, when Chris Rock said, let me say this. I've said this on stage as a host of an open mic. I'm a host of an open mic. I would go, I just want to let you guys know, I give courtesy laughs. It's a habit. I can't help.
You just be giving away all your trade secrets.
Yes, Will Smith was fucking me up. Like, I was like, this is some shit I do. When people say something that they think is funny, I might not think it's funny, but I can't help but go, even if it's not real, I give a little, like, encouragement thing, because I feel like rules are, if a joke is said, somebody's, I don't know if this is for real, but I noticed that about me. Somebody might say something and they thought this is where the punchline goes. So I go, I don't even think. And so I went at the open mic. Wake up at the open mic.
Trying, bro.
At the open mic, I would say it like, your joke was probably trash, but I laughed anyway. So don't think, if you just see only me laugh to the audience, I tell this to the other comedians. If you only see me laugh, it wasn't funny.
Nigga, you the nigga that keep people doing comedy that shouldn't be doing comedy.
That's why I can't marry like a Jada Pinkett. No, that's
You
because
just
if you
like
make fun of
dead
my
ass
wife,
like-
I might laugh and I'll be like, that shit wasn't funny. I won't go get up and smack your face.
If anybody makes fun of the woman that I'm with, you just got roasted, bitch. Like if you ain't really about to go up there and be like, motherfucker, like if you ain't doing all that, I'm not doing it.
To me, if Jada was my wife, and I wouldn't have went up and smacked Chris Rock, I'd have been like, that shit was not funny. And people would go, you laughed. I would go, oh, I do courtesy. I would do the same explanation.
Oh, look at JGreen.
I'm a courtesy laughter. That's what I do. I laugh.
JGreen setting up the joke. Look at him. He set
No,
it
I'm
up,
telling you, I didn't
he
know.
executed it, and then he punched it. That was great, bro. That was great. I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
I didn't do
That
that.
nigga said, I am a courtesy laugher. Man, if Jada pick, but I'm ching.
It's the truth. It's only the honest.
Nigga,
thing
I would have
do.
been looking at Jada like, hey, bitch, that shit was funny, man. Fuck you.
It was actually that
he
one
got
was.
your ass, didn't he? Yeah, he got you.
Hey, you want to talk? You want to talk at the Oscars? The thing that would have happened between me and Jada, they like Jada and Jonathan argue loudly over a presenter, Chris Rock.
That shit was funny. It would have been a picture of you going. That shit was funny.
Jonathan Tomlin argues with his wife over the validity of the
Wife.
estranged.
Chris Rock apologizes for ruining the marriage of Jada Pinkett and
That would have been a better story.
Jonathan Taylor.
I'd be like, yeah, I cussed that bitch out because she didn't think that was funny.
she over here-
This bitch got alopecia, and he said that
After
she
over
like
here
G.I.J.
Fucking niggas.
She like G.I.J.
trying to tell you.
That nigga Chris is the greatest nigga. They like, and then
What
they
was I
like,
supposed to do? Go roast battle with Chris Rock, nigga? Like I ain't
That's
gonna
Chris
win that.
Rock. Like, why you acting like this dude ain't funny? Like, come on, dog.
and then
If
when
I
he
was Will Smith, that's how I would.
that's
do.
how I would approach it, bro.
Why are you sitting so close to the front if you didn't? Okay. As a nigga that goes to comedy shows,
That's a clear rule.
yo, okay, because when he went to bringer shows, I used to sit in the front and not laugh, and niggas would call me
They
out.
definitely get him. Yeah.
I was like, all right, whatever. Like I'm still not gonna laugh.
They,
at
it is a bringer show. Today was trash anyway. It
Yeah.
didn't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Like,
but
you're not going to be offended by anything a bringer show comic does to you. Okay.
all
It's
right.
not funny.
So, but yeah, like you learn, like nigga, if the whole point is for this guy to do a routine, don't sit in the light. Don't be cannon fodder, and then get mad when you become cannon fodder. Like, nah. Like,
One thing I know about Oscars and shit like that is the people who win the Oscars. I'm not saying they 100% know, but it's definitely past 50. So Will knew
Not
he was
Mahershala,
going to
bro.
win. Huh?
Mahershala young, bro.
You don't think Mahershala knew that he was going to win the Oscar for probably
No,
Mahershala?
wait,
And
past
Moonlight
50?
did not know that they was going to win. But what I'm saying, all right, 45, 30%. But King Richard knew he was going to win the Oscar. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
He
who
knew
else
he
was
was
nominated?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Denzel was nominated for a movie
Macbeth.
nobody saw. So what I'm trying to tell you
wanted
is, the crazy thing is Denzel was nominated and nobody was like, "Oh, Denzel Washington's
But they
nominated
gave
for
an
an Oscar."
award to Samuel L. Jackson, and nobody talks about that.
They
Nothing.
didn't televise it.
But my whole mindset is that Will Smith is up there sitting in the front because he's like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm going to
Shoo-in.
win. I'm pretty sure I'm going to win. Thoroughly confident that I'm going to win my first Oscar ever."
Ever in the world.
So when you do that, you literally are on the highway and you make a 4-lane change to get off the freeway to slap a nigga just to get back on the freeway and go accept your Oscar. It's
Okay, but there's one twist.
what's the twist?
What's the twist, Brown?
The twist is supposedly, I guess, 2016. Will Smith had talked to Chris Rock before and said, "Man, don't talk about my wife." He pulled like so he said supposedly there was like a situation before, and Will Smith pulled Chris to the side like, "Man, don't say nothing about my wife." So this is the second.
All he had to do was say, "I told you not to say."
See, yeah, that would have changed it, Brown. He's like,
If he
I
said-
told you.
we would have been like, "That nigga gangster." He told him not to.
Keep my wife's name.
Supposedly, I guess Chris made some joke before about Jada.
Well, he did the Oscars
he did the
before.
Oscars, yeah.
And
He did
then
something about it.
Will brought it to the attention, like, dude, don't say,
Yeah.
my wife, whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why this one was like,
Mm.
supposedly. I don't know. That's just the thing.
If he didn't cry when he accepted the award, if he didn't like do that shit,
I think if Will Smith would have accepted the award as Will Smith the coward,
which he says in his book,
I think he would have been more apologetic. Because I think everybody just like fuck your Oscar because you didn't apologize to Chris Rock.
To me, I'd have been like, I didn't mean to embarrass
Honestly,
Chris Rock by like that.
I think I would have played that. Jonathan Tumblin as Will Smith now.
Really?
Really? Listen, like, so.
Every time
check it out.
anybody
So-
ever said anything about my wife or me or my family,
I get livid. No, but this nigga, I would have been like, Chris, hey, man, you know I was fucking around, man.
oh, like a little
Accepting my award?
like a brush off.
Yeah, well, you know I was fucking around, man. Y'all seen King Richard, right?
Yeah.
I go above and beyond, really, for my family.
But I really think of it.
They gave me a statue of Jada and they calmed me down.
Good night, everybody.
See y'all later. He played it off, man. He didn't play it off. He made it very selfish. He was like, I've been called to be a protector. It's like, nigga, you iRobot. Because if you love niggas, you would have went on stage and smacked the nigga, bro.
No, to me that's a
You contradicted yourself.
That's a true statement
Just
right
now.
there. I'm not about to.
God didn't tell you to get out your seat.
The fact that
Go
the
smack
fact that
Chris
Chris
Rock.
Rock had the restraint not to retaliate tells me that Will Smith had the restraint not to smack
This
a
will be
nigga
called
on
the
television.
Smackademy Awards. This episode.
This was supposed to be. This was
Smack
supposed,
Academy Awards.
This was supposed to be one of those Hollywood stories you hear. Like, no, I heard that Chris Rock got his ass
Variety
beat.
Fair part.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, Vanity Fair.
Will Smith took the fucking Oscar
And knocked that nigga the fuck out.
with the Oscar.
And he
bro.
like, no, that didn't happen. And it was-
canceled-
And then he yelled at that nigga. He said, "Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth."
And be like, that nigga, that didn't happen. And they be like, why Chris Rock canceled his show in Boston 2 days later, huh? Niggas will be saying this shit like, why did he cancel the show? Because he got a mark on his face. Why Tony Rock so mad? We be saying shit like that. Instead, we are know
He
exactly.
looked like little bitch ass.
the bitch assness.
And that
Willard.
apology was pussy. I'm sorry.
It was.
Like if you walked up there,
Go on
and
live
you
and
wanna-
apologize to this nigga.
Don't apologize.
Still bitch ass,
No,
but-
don't apologize at all.
Living it.
You chose
Like,
to do
yeah,
it, nigga.
and
Like,
then-
what you talking? Like, nah.
When you
if
an
you
old
were
man-
protecting your wife and you were doing all these and you were called to do all that, stand in that shit.
It's because he ain't got no pussy out there. That's why he apologized.
But you can apologize to Chris.
He probably got
You
some big.
apologize to the Academy Award.
You shouldn't have apologized to anybody. Stop, you niggas are. You niggas are so fat.
That nigga called Dwayne.
Stop.
I thought what you did was fine and dandy.
Stop.
Hey, do you think? I know you went to the bathroom. Do you think that that Gerard Carmichael was like? I mean, Will Smith was like, "Thank you, Gerard. Thank you, bro.
Thank you for taking that.
I needed
spotlight off
somebody
me.
because I was about to come out, and so like Kevin Spacey when he got exposed, Kevin Spacey was like, "I'm a homosexual.
I'm gay.
We know a dude is accusing you of molesting him. Like you got more to answer for than being gay." Will Smith was like,
That's hilarious.
"But also, I be fucking a dude from time to
I
time.
like dick on the weekends. Like, oh,
So when you talking about my wife, you ruin our dynamic with me and my boyfriend and my wife and her boyfriend." No, I'm wondering if
what if he's like, if I don't protect her, I have to fuck her.
and I don't like I like the bald head. Don't get me wrong.
Don't get me wrong, but that's about as far as the Tupac comparison goes.
But when she wears that rag and she ties it up front, I'm telling you, man. And she personifies her best friend.
Whole marriage built around the fact that they both wanted to fuck Tupac.
This shit is crazy because like we're joking, and I don't have no problem with people joking.
You know.
But I hate the people who make it sound like that shit is real.
Oh no! Come on, man. No. Like nah. These are
Like, I don't know their relationship
at
at all.
all.
Not only do I not know their relationship, I don't care. I do not care about these people's relationship.
shit.
If they don't got no gems to drop, which clearly they don't. If they don't have no gems to drop about, I see his
Will
insecurity.
Smith might have a few gems to drop.
I see his. I read the book. He has some gems to drop.
JIM.
One thing I noticed.
I'm sorry. That one was
like,
funny.
fuck this dude, bro.
That shit was hilarious.
This dude's an asshole.
That's so funny.
Jonathan Tumblin
So funny.
is an asshole. Okay, and he should have been on that stage during the Oscars.
Hey,
Not Chris Rock.
I definitely wouldn't have did the wide leg stance and embrace for a smack. I would have been on some goddamn Superman shit. Nigga.
I fuck.
I'd have slipped that shit.
My nigga.
I think he was like, Chris Rock leaned in the listening ear, man. He was like, what up?
What was you about to say? Chris Rock got a smackable face
I'm
though.
sorry,
When I
this
saw
nigga,
that
nigga Will Smith is all too big, and that nigga Chris Rock isn't big enough for him to have
very
not
tiny guy,
stumbled.
like a little guy.
He didn't stumble.
He didn't stumble at all. So
He
you
didn't
knew it
move.
was a small. I thought that the whole time. It wasn't a huge like, bitch, I'm mad at you. It was more like a, I got to show.
No, it was
off.
a clean ass little hook he threw.
Oh, it did, but I think it was more for the show than it was for like I'm mad at you.
You see what Shannon Sharp had to say about it.
Who?
Shannon
Shay.
She said, hey, that's the black community skip.
Skip. Let me tell you something.
Skip. In the black community, we take that a little differently, Skip. You don't go say and disrespect me like that, Skip. Oh. That nigga Shannon be in his feelings, boy. And you know what?
Shannon's showing off for the show.
Hey, you know what I gotta say, boy? Shannon Sharp is the nigga that's making everybody hate Russell Westbrook.
Now we're gonna talk about this sports stuff. Now we get into the sports stuff.
Hey man, you good?
Yo, Shannon Sharp. If it wasn't
I'm
for
not
Shannon
good.
Sharp, bro.
I'm gonna tell you.
Hey, what sport you moved on to? You watching hockey or baseball now?
Golf. Tiger Woods is doing his thing this
And
week.
his son.
And his son,
I
Charlie.
respect it. I respect it.
That's how you know. I know Tiger Woods' son.
His
name,
son is
Charlie.
coming up.
That's-
Charlie Woods.
But the problem is, and a Boston Celtic fan is here to witness this.
Oh, I just wanted
My
to talk
issue-
to a quick joke. Y'all about to go into it.
No, I want to go into this real quick.
Oh, shit.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead. What's your issue? Press it.
Them niggas almost. The Boston Celtics are almost in first place.
Yeah.
Third place. We're in third place.
They
But there's a
resurged.
fight
They
amongst.
resurged. It's the top three, yeah.
Yeah, it's a fight amongst.
They're
the
only a
Eastern-
game. They're only
And I-
0.5 games apart.
And
from each other.
my
Yeah.
thing was, this was always my thing.
We went on that fucking.
We don't need Rob Dougie, bro. We don't need Rob Dougie.
No, we do need Rob
We
Dougie.
got
After
it.
All-Star
No,
break, we went on
Rob
that
should
run,
be doing
bro.
this shit. But anyway,
And the Knicks fell off.
the Knicks
I thought
fell
they
out
were
because
gonna-
Julius Randle is hating.
They're out of the play-in.
This is a lot. This is a lot of topics.
You thought the Knicks were going to be good for
They
real?
were cool.
They got the
were
same
cool.
owner.
Most of the. What you just said?
They got the same
Yeah,
owner.
yeah. Until James Dolan, what his name is?
Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, until he's gone,
Nah.
the Knicks will not be good. It's like he's a reverse Steinberger, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like you gonna stay here and just ruin this goddamn franchise. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, sell it, Donald Sterling ass nigga. Sell your shit, bro. You're not gonna win, bro.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be Jerry Buss. Why are you even trying? That was the whole thing with Donald Sterling. But as a Laker fan, this is how, and I don't know if Celtics fans do the same thing. But as a Laker fan, it's like we could have a bad season, just as long as the Celtics don't.
No, real
have
shit.
a good one.
That's
Real shit.
literally how our mindset.
Yeah.
That's how my mindset is. I have that
Top championship team.
and for the longest, I thought the Celtics ain't gonna win shit this year anyway. So, okay, we can have.
Hey,
a
that
bad
boy
season.
Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown.
But I've been watching,
It's one of the baddest.
and I
duos.
was all like, them niggas actually.
and Marcus
I
Smart
still don't-
is actually
Is
smart.
as the bulldog.
Yeah,
He's actually smart.
Yeah.
I was like, they probably. I'm pretty sure you probably feel this way. Like, there's a strong chance they probably not going to make it, but we have a chance.
Yeah,
Me as a Laker fan, I'm all like, there's a strong chance they're not going to make it, but they have
But
a chance.
I also think the Grizzlies are gonna take everything.
I don't think so.
No,
No, that's not gonna happen.
No?
No,
this is an introductory-
This is an East Coast title year.
Yeah, I think it's either the Bucks, the Nets, the
Bucks will-
Sixers, or the Heat.
The Bucks have a chance to repeat, but
Yeah.
James Harden also that narrative in the NBA. I think they want him to have a ring, bro.
Philadelphia's not gonna win.
Now that's pillow.
They overdue. Philadelphia's
That's
overdue.
the pillow point.
The Nets are
He got to
gonna
have
win.
another season.
This is the
of losing
most
weight.
exciting
gonna
they've
win.
been.
The
Yeah.
Heat are trash.
You think the Heat are trash?
Wow.
Well, they're
Bro,
imploding.
this is Pat Riley for the Lakers. The Heat will always be good.
But the Bucks, you didn't say nothing about them.
That boy Giannis bad. Boy.
I tell you, dog.
I don't know if Giannis bad.
boy.
I don't know if Giannis bad. I've watched
boy.
3
Dude,
clips this
dude,
week of
bro.
that nigga traveling
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude
Okay, but we
broke
can do that with
Kareem's
anybody.
record.
LeBron travels all the time.
I don't like LeBron like that.
Yeah. But dude broke Kareem's record.
Brian?
Giannis.
Oh, yeah.
Broke
in
Kareem's.
Milwaukee.
It's not a real record. It's a
It's a Milwaukee
team
record.
record.
It's a
It's a team record.
Yeah.
But he did that shit on a 3-pointer. For a dude who don't make 3-pointers like that, to be like, no, here it is, 44 for y'all, and a game winner.
Hey,
So he's a
He
bad
ready-
man,
he
bro.
ready for the
Nigga's a
championship.
On
bad
NBA
man.
2K.
2-time MVP, looking like he gonna get that
NBA
third.
2K, my team, I made threes with Giannis all the time.
Exactly.
That's-
Also, since you brought that up, when you playing the video game, playing with LeBron or Russ, they're so much more better
Oh yeah.
than the dudes that you see in real life. It irritates me that
The whole Lakers squad is like pretty
like,
fire
they're
on
so
2K.
much
They're
better.
ranked 97.
Yeah.
Lakers.
I'm-
He's like, this should be mirroring real life, but whoever controlling them in real life ain't doing good. Like,
Yeah.
that nigga's
I don't know who in heaven got the Lakers.
Trash on the stick,
I think
bro.
that's Nipsey Hussle having conversations with Tupac in heaven. Like, what? Oh, let me tell you something about. And they
That's
having,
his boy.
They having
Oh,
conversations.
nigga, they turned that into a Carl's Jr. Right? Oh wait, my bad.
Exactly. That's what I think is happening.
Nah, nigga, that's a
Tupac,
Chevron
like, wait a
now.
minute.
Wait, hold on.
Nigga, they paying
Oh, shoot,
$6.95
hold on.
for gas, guy.
Oh,
The worst
man.
part is Nip's playing against Kobe. Kobe just plays as the other team. And he's
Whoever
like,
the other team is.
he's like, nah, these niggas gotta win.
Kobe's like, I spent my whole time
And
in the
Kobe's
Lakers.
all like, oh, I got a
If you're gonna
scouting
fight,
report
if
on all these dudes. Who you want to play with? All right, I beat you with the Grizzlies.
Bro,
all
how
right, I
much-
beat you with the
how
Pelicans.
Hey,
It don't matter who. Nigga, we're good.
that just broke my heart, kind of. Winning time. Rick Fox is the end of the.
The little
that was
question-
supposed to be Kobe, I bet.
No, I don't think it was supposed to be Kobe. It probably wasn't supposed to be Rick.
Winning? Wait.
Like Kobe passed, but now Winning Time is a TV show.
And they got the little after show
they got the
questionnaire.
after
thing.
show where people were talking like, "How did you feel about like blah blah blah?" You don't think that was Kobe, bro?
I don't think
probably-
Kobe
it
would have
might
been
have been.
involved because I think Kobe was too close to the Lakers organization. And the Lakers organization is not fucking with this. They are, but they got to act like they're not.
That nigga Magic Johnson is loving this shit.
Oh,
He's not
yes.
a part of the Lakers organization anymore.
Yes,
though.
he is.
No, remember this? I was in the car. I was in the
yes,
car on the way here.
He's always gonna be here.
No. Remember when they was like, why are you leaving the Lakers? Or he said some shit. He was like,
He ain't never leaving that franchise. Man.
huh?
Magic's forever. He like Jerry West. man.
He's a lifelong. But look at Jerry. Jerry be talking shit about the Lakers.
Because
the
he
Lakers
didn't-
be talking shit about
But
Jerry.
Jerry
too.
West. But he
They
created.
made that
Wait,
nigga look like a monster.
can I ask
on
this?
that
Like,
show.
did Jerry West create the GM position?
No, the people was GMs before Jerry
But the
West.
owner was the GM before it. Jerry Buss literally told Jerry
No,
West.
Bill Sharman, who's a Celtic, was the coach of the Lakers when they won the 72. No, I know
Come on,
this shit.
yeah, I'm asking.
They won the 72 championship. Bill Sharman was their coach. He became their general manager. Jerry West was their head coach.
That
when you
became
watching
their
Winning
general
Time,
manager.
he was the head coach of the team. So he kind of became Bill Sharman. Bill Sharman moves out. I think he was the president of basketball operations
So Jerry West is just the best GM.
of all time.
Okay.
Of
Got
all
it,
time.
Got it.
And the logo.
Because he's such a dick.
Apparently.
He's just uptight, man. That's the uptight athlete. Like,
Well, the way they show his backstory on that show, that he,
that's in his book.
yeah.
Well, the whole show is about. Yeah, they already know. That's
Yeah,
from a book.
the whole
show is from a book, so they got
Yeah.
all these stories.
The
like,
whole
legit.
thing about it is like he
Oh, his
was
backstory. Jerry West's backstory.
Oh.
the fact he was
Abusive
abusive
family and
parents
shit.
and losing several championships back to back, multiple championships,
And then the one he won.
and then finally winning one, and there's
Like,
not being
eh.
fulfilled because.
But you got the MVP before you won the championship, and then you became the NBA logo. Come on, man, you gotta.
But I think he was so
You
competitive.
don't get paid off that.
If Michael Jordan,
I know.
if it happened to Michael Jordan the
That
same
pissed
way,
me off too.
I know.
look
Yeah.
how ornery Michael Jordan is that he won
And
six
he got and he
never
gets
lost
paid for his
one.
logo.
and never lost one.
He gets paid for his logo.
His logo is more iconic.
It's on
low-key
nigga.
than-
It's on more jerseys
Hey,
than the NBA logo.
Jerry's and
hilarious.
Jordan's is on. I watched the Laker game yesterday. Jordan is here and Jerry
Jerry
is
West.
here. That show you. And Jordan is ornery, and he ain't never lost the championship. So you can imagine
It's
that
the
Jerry
tequila
West
for
was-
Michael Jordan, bro.
The tequila?
Yeah, Michael Jordan just drank. Like, that nigga eyes are reposado, nigga.
They are. I thought it was the cigars. I was like, what trees do you smoke?
That nigga eyes are
What is that,
reposado,
sour
bro. Like,
diesel? What is
damn,
that?
You be liquored up all day. But he's a billionaire, so, you know, like, I got access to liquor all day.
His own. He probably is. He probably ain't drank other
be
people's
sampling,
liquor
like-
in a long
They're
time.
like, we want to add this to your line. He's like, yeah, fuck it.
Jordan don't even know that Hennessy is the official sponsor of the.
Oh, the NBA. He like, I thought it was my tequila.
I got a
I know we
mezcal.
sponsor the Hornets. I figured we sponsored everybody.
Yeah, I want to be in the presence of these fucking like billionaire black dudes, because like, what do they do all day? Like, we be looking up to a lot of rich white dudes. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the only rich people I
As a
ever met were
community,
white
we do.
dudes. I met a
Hey, we
wealthy.
talking as a whole, man.
Nah, I ain't. Nah.
I
Who's your
met.
favorite black billionaire?
Jay-Z.
Well, shut the fuck up. All right.
You
No,
asked me my
he
favorite.
said shut the fuck up when he like mine too. But
You're right. Well, that's my favorite. You knew the answer to that question.
Your favorite black billionaire is Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I don't even know who my favorite black billionaire is.
Mine is Michael Jordan. He owns a basketball team.
That is true.
That nigga owns a basketball team.
It tripped me out that I
in the
realized-
city that he was born. No, he wasn't born there, but the city he was raised
in
in.
the state he was born in.
He was born in New York.
I was
Oh
gonna
no,
say,
I'm sorry.
nah.
The state he grew up
He
in,
was raised in fucking North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Carolina.
So like, nigga, that's like
I mean, Jay-Z did the same thing, though.
Jay-Z.
He owned the basketball
Jay-Z
team
owned
in the state.
3% of the net.
he
What
was
gave
born
him investor stake. What gave him land approval.
I never
And
thought I'd see the day
and-
when Jonathan Tolman was hating on you.
Right? Crazy.
That's I'm breaking it down about how
I
good
know.
it was.
I'm not
hater,
just playing.
Chris.
I'm just
That's
playing.
all right. Nigga, that's super dope.
I'm gonna let Jay know when I meet him. I'll be like, Jonathan Tolman hated on you.
John said that you never actually owned the net.
Like you had 3%, some bullshit.
He had real estate
Actually,
investment.
I can
man.
see Jay Z like explain it.
He's like, he's right. He's absolutely correct.
No, actually,
he's
yeah, it
right.
was
He's like,
3%,
you actually
but,
paid attention to what I was doing.
This guy sounds interested. Oh, you want to meet him?
Nah.
I tried to get him to meet
That would be the thing that would break my heart. Yo, like that nigga thought you was cool as hell when I was talking to him, but I was like, "You want to meet? You want to meet Jonathan Tolman?" Nah.
you. Be like, oh, okay.
Damn.
Well, he did think I was cool. He did think I was cool though. When he heard what I said about the,
That's funny as hell.
That would be the most heartbreaking shit. I'm
was fucking with
wait,
everything.
Brown. You ever met Hove?
Yeah.
Is he cool
Hey,
or no?
bro, what's the energy like, bro?
Did you expect what he is now?
I didn't meet. I met him when he was old, so I didn't meet him like.
Oh, earliest 30s. I got it.
Cool. Him and Jay Electronica was at a show, and he didn't say too much.
Yeah, this
he's not a person that's gonna say too much.
he's
That's what I
a
expect.
Gerard ass nigga, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't say too much, but he was cool. He didn't go into anything.
Okay. I always wonder what the energy around that nigga is like, because it seems like he's like very elite
You know what would trip me out?
for a rapper too.
I kinda-
It's like, you're a rapper, you still a nigga, bro. Like I know you a nigga.
I kind of don't want to be there. I kind of do, but I kind of don't want to be there when you meet that nigga because I know you're gonna be cool.
Nigga, I might cry, nigga.
No,
I'm
I
about to
think
say, yeah, you're just gonna watch niggas tear up.
if that happened, I do want to be there if that happens.
Like,
but
I don't want to be
think
standing next to this nigga just so we can go like
Nigga,
this for
Jay-Z
like
be like,
45 seconds.
Yo, yeah, I heard what you doing. The fresh chase. It's very independent.
See, that's not how I think he's gonna be. I think Jonathan's gonna be like, yeah.
Hey, nigga, he's right there.
Hey, that nigga standing right in front. I'm damn
Yo.
this nigga forehead.
Yo, we went. Hey,
Jay-Z said.
no, we.
I think your ass gonna be like, yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, no, yeah.
You know I would. You know I
I
play
fucks
cool.
with your music.
I'll die at the
I'm
end.
probably a bigger fan of you than of anybody. And I'm gonna be like, probably. I'm gonna be doing shit like that in my head, but I'm not gonna say it. But that's why I probably don't want to see it because I'm gonna be like, this nigga too cool. And I'm gonna walk away like, this nigga was crying in his
Hey, on the way over here in the Sprinter, he knew he was coming to the
In the
Rock Nation
Sprinter,
brunch.
yeah.
Nigga cried the whole time, and now you like, yo, you just cool.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, dog. No. Sean. Yeah, Sean. Yeah, no, you a good dude, bro. And then you gonna be telling afterwards. You gonna be talking about all the other shit that happened. You see that bitch with the fucking yellow hair? I'm like,
Bruh. We know you just died, dog. You
stop acting like
you don't want to talk about it?
Nah,
man,
it's cool, bro. It's cool. I got Rihanna's assistant's number.
We got to get into a Rock Nation brunch or some shit.
Now you like, let's make this happen. Hey,
Wait.
I'll be a fly.
I'll be smacking reporters for that nigga. Hey, Jay-Z, you came here with the fucking chancletas and the salmon. Hey.
You know Thomas Easter?
And then get out of his way.
Yep. I'm a Thomas Easter for hoe, bro. He like, Jay-Z was like, he wasn't attacking me. I'm like, bro, nobody fucks with you, son.
Yo, this dude did that shit in the studio last night. I was in there. We had these little G niggas in there, and they had like this little homie. It was like not affiliated at all. It's just like the little homie, and he this nigga just got way too
turned
drunk.
up. Mm-hmm.
And this nigga, he's like, dog,
It wasn't ready.
your ops is my ops. And then he started like naming different sets, and them niggas was like, dog, we don't even beef with those niggas.
Oh, wow. So he just on it.
He just out.
He just on it.
Shit.
Your mom's nigga? Fuck that bitch, nigga. She birthed you into this world
Not
that's
your
full of
mom's, but your
destruction.
step-
Remember how she took
Moms?
away your Game Boy, nigga?
This world full of destruction and evil, nigga. Your mom birthed you.
Don't you
That
stay
shit was
down
so
from that
funny.
one park? Those niggas that drive the cutlasses? Fuck
them.
those niggas.
Yeah, bro.
Anybody that ever look at me funny, owe me money, B, you're fucking dead. Fucking dead. Yo, Dame Dash. So, let's talk about this real quick. Dame Dash made a movie recently.
I didn't know this.
And he got sued for the entire budget of the movie. Yeah, he recreated a movie. Like, he's supposed to be making Paid in Full too. So everything he's doing now is to try to finance that. So then, like, he got sued, but I know. How do you
Paid
make
in Full
part
is a
two?
classic. Yeah.
How do you make a part two? I know.
Yeah,
But-
we know what happens. To
so
certain things.
it explains exactly why Jay-Z was like, I don't do business with you anymore. But like, so like this nigga said,
And there's
let me
other
make
shit to
Paid in
make.
Full 2 about what happened after.
We already know. Anyway,
Alpo went to jail.
This nigga is on the West Coast like,
everybody knows what happened to
Alpo went to
Supreme.
jail.
we've listened to rap for the past
Yeah.
how long, nigga?
Oh, he's gonna make it about Supreme?
Yeah.
We already got that movie. 50
Yeah, it's
Cent made
called
it.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Get rich
50
is
Cent
not
made
trying
that
it. That's what I said. Anyway, go ahead.
But he got sued for a movie he made recently for $850K, right? And then he goes like, just to drop in the bucket, like y'all gotta support me, like to make sure that like this shit don't happen. Like black people don't buy black, black people blah 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 blah. But I'm like, bro, like this is why niggas don't buy black.
That nigga is the Dr. Umar of
Of rap. And he shouldn't be.
That nigga is
Dang, that's
the-
kind of
You
dope.
connected to the nigga that is the nigga.
It kind of reminds me of Kanye. Only Kanye is extremely successful. But you go, damn. If you was just like,
Why you think me and Dane cool? We
Focus.
assholes.
yeah,
He said that
if
shit a
he
while
was
back.
focused, he said, that's way back when.
Mm-hmm.
If you was focused, you could have done way more.
Yeah.
I remember that I had a
I'm
chance.
really focused.
I had
man.
an opportunity to meet Dame Dash. I was at an audition on Sunset. His studio, when he first started doing film out west and shit, like coming out west, was on fucking Sunset. It was across from like, it was close to like Vine and Gower and all that shit.
Okay.
So then I see this nigga outside talking, and then like I'm with another. I was with JD.
Okay.
So then JD's like, yeah, I'm supposed to be working with this nigga. Blah, blah, blah,
Okay,
blah.
okay.
Like, you want to meet him?
Of course.
And I was like,
All right.
Oh.
because so he already putting JD off. JD trying to like talk to this nigga, and then he's on the phone arguing with somebody random.
Okay.
But in a very Dame Dash way. Like, yo, fuck that.
Hey, wait a minute.
I asked for this. I fucking asked. Like, doing all that New
we
York
saw
shit.
We saw the Def Jam. You got Def Jam jackets on the fucking Rockefeller tour. It's not a
Yo.
Def Jam tour.
Yeah, that
Okay.
kind of shit. And you're like, I don't want to. Like, he was supposed to be talking to this nigga about gaming and doing like all this other shit. But
which
keep
is
like,
JD's world.
keep like,
Stay right there. I'm gonna get you in a second.
And I'm like, that's that New York energy. I don't like that shit, bro. Like,
It's a persona type thing.
Yeah, man. I'm like, I ain't your bitch because now you're trying to make me be on your time. Mm-hmm. And I know you're only carrying out the argument on the phone that you're on right now.
So I'll see it.
Persona. And that's why I can't stand about New York people who come to LA and be like, everybody fake. But like, y'all fake too. Y'all just make it look like y'all real.
It's big, it's grandiose.
Yeah, stop it. That's
y'all just commit more.
Why you yelling at niggas, bro? Like, and then as a grown,
will tell you how they really feel.
As a grown ass nigga, bro, like you ain't gotta. If you start talking to me like that, and if that's why I'm not famous, fuck it. So like, if you want to keep talking trash to me, like I'm a fucking child, like. I don't need to talk to you ever.
I will
dog.
Will Smith slap you in the mouth.
Slap the shit out of your ass. Smackademy Award, nigga.
Connect.
And the Smackademy Award goes to nigga. I will hit.
They said Will Smith gonna withdraw from the Academy or resign. Is all. Yeah, he got the award now. Who gives a fuck? Wait.
But it makes it a
tainted.
It's like a
Monique Award.
It's a platinum record that your CEO bought. That your label owner bought. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas was saying about Wayne for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
What?
They're like, Birdman buys all the albums, so of course he's fucking went. But
nigga went on fucking TV into this.
But it's the same thing I say about the professional sports league. Hey, Wayne still is that good.
No, yeah.
The one thing is we get to listen to it.
Yeah,
we know how dope the guy is.
He's still that good.
That's one thing that Wayne has never had to worry about. The fans know. The people who listen to Wayne know how dope Wayne is.
And he's been doing podcasts and interviews lately. That nigga, the way he thinks, bro, is dope as shit.
I gotta listen to.
We've been clowning Lil Wayne for a long time, but Lil Wayne is like a thinker, nigga. Like fucking. Like,
that's what a lot of people say, though.
Yeah, like he's like fucking very intricate. Like he's like, okay, I see what you're saying about. He's not a nigga like, no, my nigga.
No,
when they ask the women that he's been with, like about him, they all say that.
Oh,
there's no falter in that.
Smart as fuck. Yeah,
like
he's got some
this
of the
nigga,
best in the game.
Yeah, and they're always like, you don't hear nothing bad about that nigga.
Some of the best in the game.
All you gotta do is be smart, man. Smart niggas run the world, bro.
I need to recognize my wealth.
Smart niggas run the world, but they try to get you off of it. Like the whole world tries to get you off of that shit. Like don't be smart. Like what are you doing? You fucking clever? What do you think you are?
Yeah. You think you're Lil Wayne?
Like what are you? Hey,
who do you think you are, Lil Wayne?
You think you're a Wayne? Huh?
Yeah. Albert Einstein, my guy.
Smith. That's why niggas
Will
talking.
Smith, Will Smith said the connection in the book. He says the connection between him and Jada, they could talk today or any day forever. They can always have a conversation. Key thing that you brought up just now about Lil Wayne is Will Smith and Lil Wayne are like 2 days apart birthday wise.
Yeah.
Like okay. Yeah, I'm ready. But yeah, Will Smith and Lil Wayne, their birthdays like 2 days apart. Will Smith and Jada Pinkett are 7 days apart. A lot of people don't know that.
She's a Libra?
No, she's a Virgo. But Will Smith.
Oh, Virgo women are the devil.
I don't know if they're the devil.
No, they're the fucking devil.
You didn't like the Virgo.
No, I didn't stop. I didn't disagree. Did you notice that?
I see that.
I waited and I said,
Virgo women are the fucking devil.
Because
let me think about this.
Just everything about them.
Well, they are.
Name a quality.
Oh, they got qualities.
They do got qualities. No, there's
Jada
great
is not the only one in that group
about Virgo women.
I can give you a rundown of just Virgo women.
Where you want me to go? Just say something.
Just say something.
Cooking? No, the bitch can't cook.
Bitches can't cook. Keep going.
No, what they are is dope at being amazing.
But they say they can.
They can fuck.
No, yeah. Oh,
well, I think
all women. Yeah,
all women. It's more on how they think. They think like they're like the most men-like thinkers.
Oh,
sure.
But emotion still is the leader. Emotion will always be the leader when you're a woman.
That's a great way to put that.
So they think. So the closest to think like a man is a Virgo woman. Taraji, Jada,
Regina Hall,
Beyonce.
Yo, listen, Regina.
Did he cast all Virgos in that movie?
Low key. And think like a man. Anyway, but like
Regina Hall, dog. Can we just take one moment?
She's Virgo, bro. You said you like Virgos.
She's amazing.
I walked through
She's
hell
the
with
devil.
gasoline drawers on, nigga.
She's the devil. You said she was the devil. I didn't say you was the devil, Regina. So if ever, but
Prove me wrong.
I'm down to go through it.
Keke Palmer, Kyla Pratt. I found out
Kyla Pratt, Virgo?
Yes, it's ridiculous.
Isn't Beyonce a Virgo?
Beyonce, it's ridiculous.
Beyonce
But-
Virgo?
Yes, September 4th. It's ridiculous the numbers.
September
ridiculous.
4th and December 4th?
Yes, that's why they got married on April 4th. 4-4.
4.
Yeah, that's why the album was called 444, and her album was called 4. That's all 4 with you.
They just playing with us, man.
Anyway,
They ain't never cheated on each
That's
other.
it. That's all this.
They ain't never cheated on each other.
cheated on each
Oh,
other.
they probably been.
But anyway,
Nah, they ain't.
yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
they ain't
Anyway,
They ain't cheating on each other.
let's wrap this up. All
Bro, I'm
I'm saying,
still waiting on your point about the Virgos.
I did not bring it. I didn't bring it
Yes,
up. Oh,
no.
okay. Well, no. The point was that they think like a man, but they have the emotions. It's still live with emotion. So if you call them the devil, it's only because they know you better than anybody else. But they react to you worse than anybody else.
You hear that, Virgos?
That's not true. Keep going.
You said that's not true.
Huh?
I didn't know what you said.
I took what you said personally, and I put it to my experience, and I was like, that's not true. But keep going.
The worst experience I had dealing with a woman.
Virgo.
The fries.
She was yes.
Okay.
So you understood.
Yeah.
And I've had some terrible experiences with
Hey,
other.
man, I still apologize for that to this day.
I'm sorry for what I did. I still apologize for this.
I
this
set
day.
up that Virgo.
That's still one of the
Yeah.
dog. That nigga Darian, like that's still one of the.
He worked there,
That was
huh?
still one of the funniest moments of his life. He was like, "Dog, I looked at this nigga JGreen. He just picked up the fries." I was like,
He was shocked. We were all shocked. We were like,
Low-key, I was shocked, and I was the one
you
who
did
did it. That's what's crazy about it. But that should show you how a Virgo woman could do a Virgo man. You know what I'm saying? So
because y'all niggas be arguing logic.
right, and she has the emotion, so she can do. She can
Add logic.
She's like
to
a
emotion.
master
yeah,
of.
Yeah.
You know how women are pretty good
That
at
is
getting you
true.
there. You be like, "Damn, you got me there. I didn't mean to get there."
And then they like
Somebody
and
who
this is
has
why I
logic can
got
get you there in a way. It's like she's slicing, like Zorro. Like she's just slicing at you.
"That one with the shit after Keenan died." Virgo.
Y'all both were in love
So imagine-
with my tall, light-skinned homegirl from the Air Force, and she's a Virgo.
She
You
is?
said was. You said was.
And you said
there's-
was for me too.
and there's no
I have
past
not
tense.
fell out of
Yeah,
love
there's no
with her.
past
I still
tense.
love that woman.
Sheikah, they love you.
Tashika. Where my story? at?
Tashika.
No,
Wait,
shut
this is
up,
my
shut
camera.
up. Tashika.
I think
I
you
need you to
are
understand
amazing.
something,
I'm chocolate,
okay?
and I am
All
a
6
Virgo.
foot 2 of
and
you.
you could slice
I grew up
me any
climbing
day.
trees.
I would never throw
All
a
right?
fry.
My daddy
In your
taught me
face.
how to chop down.
I would never
a piece
throw
of
a
wood.
fry
She
in
tall
your
as
face.
hell. Tell you like this, okay?
I would never.
I
You are amazing.
would treat you so well.
You are amazing.
I
I'm about to clip this up and send this to her.
I would go back to
Because she be
Runyon.
saying niggas name
I follow you to Runyon,
She could.
the top of Runyon. I followed you, and I will
move
do it
to
again.
Stockton.
This nigga ain't never did Runyon. That is real.
I'm
She live in
fat.
Florida
Think
now.
about it. I'm losing the weight,
I
but
will move
I will
to
walk to the
Florida.
top of Runyon for you again.
Maybe not Florida.
I won't move to Florida.
California.
If you move to Florida,
Maybe not
Hey, the
Florida.
real Southern California is Florida.
if you want to go to Florida, that's your guy over there. You know, my nigga. I'm gonna stay here, but congratulations on your
going to Florida.
But anyway, yeah. The whole thing was about Jada, and she's a Virgo, so she's slicing the shit out of Will Smith with the logic shit, and he's a Libra. And,
I'm about to say, that's
and
just
I
funny.
honestly think that male Libras have the emotion shit to that level. So they're still men, so they're logical, but I don't think anybody can connect
Niggas be acting like
emotionally
bitches.
to. And Lil Wayne
He eats a lot of pussy. So
and T.I. are Libras.
T.I.'s a Libra?
I think Will Smith and T.I. have the same day.
Well, if that's the case, comedians, T.I. is going nowhere.
You have nothing to worry
You have nothing.
You really have nothing. Every time. All right, that's our time. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here.
Fresh Jazz.
I'm JGreen, LOL. Follow me.
That boy Barry.
And I'm Jonathan Tumblin. Let's get the fuck up out of this bitch. Bye, 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 bye.
And we just like skedaddled about the.
That was fun.